the hugely popular one.
Popular?
They're all very popular. They're actually all hits on these one-hit wonder list.
Yeah, they are. You're right.
How's everybody feeling about their brackets? Troy, I mean, we start with you. You got the first pick, which ended up with the last pick. I'm looking at your bracket. I'm going to tell you right now, a few unexpected ones. You know, the fact that you stole 4 non-blondes was a big move. Grabbing Jesus Jones when it wasn't even on the list yesterday, that's massive.
Yep. Yeah, that is massive.
Surprise to see Eagle Eye Cherry on your list, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about your bracket?
I feel pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Travis, you made some great picks.
I think so. I'm happy I was able to get both the Verve and the Verve pipe.
Yes, that's good.
That's massive.
Yeah. So I've got that market cornered.
Although I will say, up to round 10, you're crushing it, and then you start to fall apart in round 11.
Then I got personal.
Here's round 11 on Crash Test Dummies, Bodines, Elastica, and then we get into the last 3,
Not
which
an
are
addict, ready to go, and Sister.
But you've got enough early.
I like my team.
Yeah.
Yeah. The listeners,
I can't believe they got Stay so quickly.
they really fucked you on that one.
Yeah.
Because I think you probably had that in the back of your head that you could probably get that in a later round.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, and Barely Breathing is a good pick for them.
Barely Breathing's a good pick. Sucked Out is a great pick.
That's the one that fucked me up hard.
Zoot Suit Riot's going to go far.
I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, when they got Super Drag.
Yeah.
That was even harder for me than
Did that
Lisa
kind of
Loeb.
just mess up your whole thinking?
The whole thing. I'm not terribly happy with my bracket, to tell you the truth.
Well, let's look at your bracket. I mean, In the Meantime is one of the great songs, and that's a good third round pick.
I think it's a risk for me to have Edwin McCain and Sean Mullins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your list really does skew a certain way.
Softer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But counting blue cars, you got Sex and Candy in the 10th round.
I did get Sex and Candy.
That's huge.
Yeah, I think that's gonna.
Yeah, Albee and Lullaby.
I think you might be the favorite, Travis, right now.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
Because only one of our songs is getting to the final 4.
That's right. Now,
if we do it the way you want to do it.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, the final 4 will be the winner of each quadrant.
Okay.
That's how we should do it, I think. Colin, what do you think of that?
What? So each one of you gets one in the finals?
Yes. So we work out each
something different. I like that.
Each tournament.
That's good. Yeah. Each conference.
We play each conference as a 16-person tournament.
I get it.
And then we end with a final 4.
Perfect.
Yeah. I think that's what we did.
Yeah. It doesn't necessarily mean the best teams on the West Coast and East Coast in the NBA Finals, but it's the best team from the West to the East.
Right. It's the way it all worked out. Yeah, that's the way we'll do it. And so, Travis, will you be tasked with bracketologing each of the quadrants?
Yep.
And what do you go, 1 versus 16, 2 versus 15?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
So on and so forth.
So my first round will be Deep Blue Something. Oh, Deep Blue Something versus Squirrel Nut Zippers is going to be a hell of a competition. That's why we play this game, for games like that.
Yeah.
To know that those two would be in the first round, that's not, see, like Travis Bittersweet Symphony versus Sister by Nixon, that's a given. Harvey Danger versus Jars of Clay, come on. Lisa Loeb versus Pavement, I think I have the most exciting first matchup.
Breakfast at Tiffany's versus Hell, yeah, that could be.
That's really exciting.
Could be a bracket buster.
Yeah. Well, Colin, Rob wants to ask you a question about Bob Kelly. I'm sorry to end on a
what does that have to do with this contest?
I don't know. What's up, Rob?
What's going on? I have to agree with Trav Dog. Woo woo. Not about the crash test dummy bull crap. About Bob Kelly.
Yeah.
Bob Kelly's pulling a real.
There's more Sam Roberts Show after this.
Hey everybody, it's Conan O'Brien, and guess what? I've got my own channel, Conan O'Brien Radio, here on SiriusXM. Tune in to channel 104 for exclusive interviews with your favorite celebrities, hilarious moments from all my TV shows, showcasing some of the most absurd and hilarious moments from my decades on television, and episodes from Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend podcast and Andy Richter's weekly call-in show. Don't miss out. Conan O'Brien Radio, Channel 104, or anytime on the Sirius XM app.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, we all have people that we go to when we want to discuss the problems going on in our lives, whatever issues that we're facing, whether that's the group text, whether that's friends at work. A lot of them aren't even listening. A lot of them are so concerned with their own issues. They're not paying attention to you. They're just smiling and nodding. That doesn't help. If I were you, I'd go to BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, and they're fully licensed in the U.S., fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. You can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's BetterHelp.com/TEFT.
Ready to plan your next getaway? Let Gate One Travel take you there. For over 40 years, Gate One Travel has offered expertly guided escorted tours and river cruises across the globe. With experienced local guides and seamless itineraries, you'll enjoy the world's top destinations in comfort and ease. Now through September 18th, 2025, save 20% on all escorted tours and river cruises with promo code VACATION20. Book your next adventure today at GateOneTravel.com to see more of the world for less.
Struggling to sleep in the summer heat? Tossing, turning, and constantly kicking off the covers? You're not alone. It's tough to get a good night's rest when the heat won't let you unwind. That's where Cozy Earth comes in. I'm Tyler, founder at Cozy Earth. We designed our bamboo bedding to keep you cool no matter how high the temperature rises. Our best-selling bamboo sheets are crafted from breathable, moisture-wicking fabric that adjusts to your body temperature, so you stay cool, dry, and comfortable all night long. No more sweaty nights or restless sleep. Hot nights, humid mornings, Cozy Earth has you covered. Experience the difference with a 100-night sleep trial and a 10-year warranty on all bedding products. Love them or send them back, but trust me, you won't want to.
Upgrade your summer. Go to CozyEarth.com, use code SXM, and save up to 40% on temperature-regulating sheets, apparel, and more. That's CozyEarth.com, code SXM. Sleep cooler, lounge lighter, stay cozy.
Navigating life stages, Caring Transitions offers support for every step of the way. For seniors relocating or downsizing, we offer a compassionate, individualized approach that provides comprehensive solutions. Estate sales, our experts will list your items on our exclusive online platform, CT Bids, preserving memories and keeping your family's best interests at heart. And for those tough cleanouts, we're here to help. Visit CaringTransitions.com. Caring Transitions, embracing new beginnings with
The draft waits for no man, and it was very eventful. If you missed any of it, it's on demand. But yeah, Colin Quinn was unbelievable. He was great, and yeah, I think everybody's pretty happy with how all the quadrants worked out and everything. Is the processing? Are there open mics in this room?
I was gonna say
the same. Is the processing different?
Something's weird with your mic.
Yeah. Okay.
It's really compressed.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't want to be one of those guys that is insisting my headphones sound weird.
No, it sounds different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably messed with the processing.
Yeah.
Why? I finally found my voice.
You gonna try that one?
Yeah, I finally found my voice as a broadcaster. I don't want to blow it.
You turn this mic off.
And then turn this on?
Yeah.
Is this more... Or is this more regular, like how I regularly sound?
A little bit.
It still sounds compressed.
It's very compressed.
Well, I heard Andy Cohen was in here. He's replacing us.
Oh, that's why. It's probably set to him.
Yeah, let the AP know. So is there no difference between these two?
It's slight.
Yeah. It sounds more like echoey, right? Like it's
very, very, very compressed.
Yeah.
And it sounds like there's more mics open.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like there's...
No.
Whatever, dude. Listen, I don't care. What are we going to do? This doesn't happen in the Not Sam studio.
Well, LL Cool J doesn't use the Not Sam studio.
LL Cool J was busy all weekend.
That's probably why.
Oh.
He was like, let me warm up my voice.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, he probably did his shows here.
Yeah.
And then ran over. Where were they? The Barclays?
UBS.
He ran over to UBS after this, and they didn't redo the mics. That makes a lot of sense.
You sound a little better, like a little more backed off from it. Like you're,
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have to be as close to it, I guess.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
I know.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You know, all I want to do is come in and do the show.
We can just go home.
Can we?
Troy?
You make the call.
I was out to dinner with my wife, which we don't get to do as often because we have children, you know. And we went on Friday out to dinner with the children, which was nice. And then on Saturday out to dinner, just the two of us.
Because it was your birthday.
It was. And then I'm so glad people aren't using Facebook like they used to, because then you don't get inundated with happy birthday messages anymore. You know what I mean? It used to be like when everybody was using Facebook, everybody knew it was your birthday. Yeah. But now you know who only knew because Facebook.
Can I tell you, you already know the most annoying thing about your birthday this year.
Mine specifically?
Yours specifically.
What's the most annoying
Troy, I
thing?
didn't tell you this.
Well,
like 5 after midnight on Sam's birthday.
Yeah.
Hot dog texts the group chat to wish Sam a happy birthday.
He always likes to be the first. He always loves to be the first one.
It doesn't surprise me.
As annoying as you could possibly be.
Yeah, and he puts it on the group text with Travis on, so Travis knows. Hot dog beat him. That's right. And I'm sure it makes him feel really good that, like, until Travis brought it up, I forgot. I don't know who said. What am I keeping a list?
No.
Like Steve Buscemi and Billy Madison of who said happy birthday to me and who didn't. There's some people reaching out, and I'm like, how would you know that? How do you know this?
So annoying.
Yeah. No, hot dog was first, and
well, at least he gets the credit.
And he gets credit for that. He does. He's the ultimate winner of the day. You know? My wife was asleep on the couch, so he said it before she did, technically.
Guess he loves you more.
Yeah, so he wins in that competition as well. But while we were out to dinner, I told her, I was like, you know, Troy's been telling me I don't have to do anything. And she was like, what? I go, well, you know, sometimes before the show, I go, Travis, do I really have to do the show today? And Travis says, yes, of course you have to do the show today. And then I go, Troy, I don't really have to, do I? And Troy tells me, no, of course not. We're here for you. If you want to go home, I'll go home right now. And I go, so I don't have to do anything? And Troy says, there are 2 things you have to do. Die and pay taxes.
That's right.
She said, is he okay? Is he doing all right? I was like, yeah.
He's speaking the truth.
He's fine. He's fine. And then I told her, too, that at the ripe old age of 48, you're waiting for God to take you at any moment.
Going home any minute.
Yeah. When she said that's not how it works, I said, I know. He doesn't know, but I know. I know that. But yeah. So it was a fun weekend and everything.
Where'd you go to dinner?
Went to some
McDonald's.
We went to a McDonald's. We went to one of the larger McDonald's in the suburban area. No, we went to a nice dinner on like the I don't know what does the Tappan Zee. What does that go over? That's not the Hudson, is it?
Yeah.
It is the Hudson still?
I think so.
Hudson, it just goes and goes and goes, huh? We went to someplace up there, like near the Tappan Zee, that's on the water there.
Ooh, fish.
You know, very nice. We didn't go fishing. No, we didn't fish.
All right, fine.
No, I had a chicken cutlet.
Chicken.
What was a cutlet?
I mean, I didn't ask what you had because I knew.
Yeah, that's what I had. It was delicious.
Okay.
It was delicious. We had the time of our lives.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. And I came home.
Hudson.
It is the Hudson.
Yeah.
That thing just goes, huh?
It's forever.
You hear the word river and you think small. This Hudson River, I mean, it's tremendously large. But yeah, so it was great. But, you know, the whole world, I was wrapped up in trying to figure out who spit first. That was my whole weekend. And first, there is a part of me that loves that NFL fan culture has been taken over by Star Wars fan culture. You know what I mean? The whole reference behind who spit first used to be the type of thing like football fans and Star Wars fans were 2 separate groups altogether. But everything I think slowly people are starting to realize that fandom is fandom is fandom. And now we're trying to figure out who spat first. You know, because we had the NFL season opener on Thursday. It was the Cowboys and the Eagles. Was that the one I was watching on Peacock, maybe? I know I watched one game on Peacock. I can't remember if it was the Brazil game or that one. But
no, it wasn't this one.
Okay, well, I was watching this one. Maybe YouTube TV or something. But I was watching it. Or was this the YouTube one?
No, YouTube one was Kansas City.
That was the Brazil one?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I watch a lot of football. What can I tell you?
Oh, maybe you were watching this on Peacock. I think it was on NBC.
Yes, I was probably watching this on Peacock. And then, immediately, Jalen Carter gets ejected from the game because he spat at poor Dak Prescott. And then I saw, all the sports commentators were like, it's outrageous that people are spitting on the field. And I'm like, it is? It's outrageous? I mean, I know you're not supposed to spit on people. And it is assault, brother. If you spit on somebody, that's assault. Now, did somebody double dog Jalen Carter? I don't know for sure. But he committed an assault to Dak Prescott. And a lot of the sports analysts were like, this is disgraceful. And I was like, I mean, I don't know if it's disgraceful. Of all the things that have happened on an NFL field, of all the things that happen day to day in a game, is spitting on another player disgraceful? It's not polite. I'm not advocating that there should be more spitting happening in the NFL, but I also don't see this and think oh my God, I thought I could let my children watch this game. Forget about it. I think there are probably worse things that happened, maybe that weren't caught on camera throughout the weekend than just somebody getting spit on. And I doubt that Dak was like, oh my God, I can't believe he spit on me. Somebody needs to eject this Jalen Carter. I feel like this is, before we had, amazing HD zoom lenses that got in everybody's face, I have to imagine that most very competitive NFL players have spat on each other at one point or another. Now, Mike, obviously, you're the biggest football guy there is. Love your Cowboys. Were you utterly shocked, dismayed at what the culture of the NFL has become when you saw Dak Prescott spit? I mean, maybe, but when you saw Jalen Carter spit at Dak Prescott?
The players on the Eagles and the Cowboys spitting at each other is this is the epitome of NFC East football.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to...
This is what we want.
Right, it's the opening game.
This is why we watch all that practice in the summer.
They should make a commercial. This is why we watch. Yeah, I was... So, then they were like, okay, Jalen Carter, you're out of here. You can't just be spitting on people. And then, as the moments went on in the game and the days went on, by the time the next morning came, the whole world was looking at slow-mo footage and realizing that there was saliva that escaped Dak Prescott's mouth. And I was really looking at this too. And because at first I was like, well, it looked almost like Dak drooled a little bit. And I couldn't tell, because that would be the defense, right? I didn't spit first, I drooled a little bit. And sometimes I drool a bit. But then I looked at it. But then I looked at it and I was like, I don't know. It looks like it was a baby spit that could never have actually made contact. But it does look like that, unless he just spits when he talks. I don't know, but it looked intentional. And then somebody dug up, I think, old footage of Dak Prescott saying he is a spitter, which, pause. but that maybe that's what, and there are, people who get aggressive that way and they spit upon each other. But if Dak Prescott did indeed spit first, this becomes even more controversial than originally thought. It's almost like they could have stopped all this by not making such a big deal out of it to begin with. What's next? Cussing? Not cussing on the field? Mike, do you think Dak spit first?
There's video evidence of him spitting, so I don't know.
You don't think it was just a little drool?
I don't doubt that he was spitting. If he wears a mouthpiece, those do tend to cause a lot of saliva to
droolage
pool up underneath. But yeah, honestly, the only egregious thing here is that defensive linemen shouldn't be on the other side of the ball near the huddle. But
most people are watching don't even know what those words mean. They're just thinking about the spitting.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's much more simple.
The Cowboys and Eagles want to spit at each other and make the game more entertaining. I'm all for it.
Yeah. Let it rain on both of them. Do we have the footage of Dak spitting first?
This purports to be the whole the whole thing.
Okay. So, because I know there was a close-up of Dak spitting. Let's see this. Oh, okay. There is NFL commentary over it as they're slow-mowing. You see, there was Dak is moving his head forward in a way that one would spit. Let's see. That was a spit. But it you know what I think he was doing?
He did a spit.
I think he did a spit, but he knew it wouldn't hit. A spit that wouldn't hit, and then to get Jalen Carter to spit.
He was antagonizing.
Right, he was antagonizing. Like, it was like, well, you won't hit me, you won't hit me, I bet you won't, I bet you won't. Excuse me, Mr. Goodell, Mr. Goodell, he hit me. I think I think Dak spit a little bit. You know what I mean? Dak spit a little bit.
You should be able to spit a little bit.
And I think you can be able to spit a little bit. But he spit a little bit. But if you look at the angle of the Dak spit, see, he's spitting downward. Almost to spit on his shoe.
He knows what he's doing.
Right, I spit on you. I spit in your general direction. Right? And then Jalen Carter is a professional.
I have no self-control.
No, Jalen has a loogie on deck at all times. I mean, to be fair, this is what would happen if I could get Troy to spit on me this way, I think.
I think so.
If I went up to Troy and I was just kind of talking shit, and then I spit down kind of to the side where nobody could see next to him, but he saw, he'd spit at me as hard as he could. Don't you think you would do that, Troy?
No.
If I spit down, if I was talking shit, right, and getting you all fired up, and I could, and then I kind of spit down where nobody saw, you wouldn't lose control and spit at me?
I don't want to get fired.
What if we did outside?
Yeah, what would be the penalty? He gets tossed from the game. If Troy spits on you in this studio,
okay, but what if Jim McClure comes down and he tosses you just from today's show?
Hey, you're not allowed to do that.
I mean, if Troy found out he could get a show, get tossed from the show and just come back tomorrow, he'd spit on me every day.
Everyone would.
Yeah. I'd be like, why do these guys keep spitting on me? I think
so
they just
wet.
Wait. Wait, do we have to take our vacation days for this? No, it's a punishment. Oh,
sure.
I'd be like, Mike, how was your weekend? You'd be like, all right, I guess you get the day off then.
Maybe you should try to do this in our fight against the Bonfire.
Spit?
Yeah, I'm Big J.
Right, and that way they pull me out. Or I do the secret spit. I do the Dak spit.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking Dak's spit was a strategic spit to get Jalen to spit back, because he must have known that Jalen Carter wasn't going to do strategic spit. He was going to spit with his emotion. Yeah. Because because who cares? Even if they see it in review, what are they going to kick him out of the game? They're not going to retroactively pull him from the game for spit. Oh, yeah, we did see there might have been a little bit of spit that came out of your mouth, too. And he probably used the mouth guard excuse, like Mike just said. No, it's my mouth guard. Okay, well, we can't prove it wasn't. And Jalen Carter's already sitting out. I mean, that's not right. You spend all that time practicing. You finally get to opening game. And then, boom, you're sitting out because Dak Prescott tricked you into spitting on him.
Before the first play.
Why'd you even have to get suited up at that point? It takes free. You got to put the shoulder pads on. You got to get those pads on under the pants. They put pads under the pants, That's a lot to do. And now you got to go back. There's no sweat on you and a little bit of cowboy spit on you. And now you have to take your whole uniform off. And you probably have to put on, when they get thrown out of the game, do they put their luxury clothes back on? For their, they walk in, they have luxury clothes. Do they have to put their fashion clothes back on?
The catwalk clothes?
Yeah. That's embarrassing. To be like, I didn't do one play and I have to put my fashion clothes back on.
I think you can. I think it's a choice.
Well, do you bring fashion clothes, sweats, and your uniform?
I think you just go straight from the fashion clothes to your work clothes, like Mr. Rogers.
Okay, but if you do that, then you're screwed. Because once you take your uniform off...
You can still hang.
In your uniform?
No, like in your fashion clothes.
And then you got to go sit on the sidelines in your fashion clothes?
Yeah, sure.
And then Dak's like, I get to wear my uniform and you're in your silly, silly fashion clothes. Because, the fashion clothes that they wear to these games are not meant... You can't wear them anywhere other than walking into a stadium.
You can wear them on the sidelines.
Only if you're the outrageous coach or Tommy Cutlett's agent.
That's a good point.
Other than that, they're not suitable for regular wear.
Then I guess you stay in your work clothes.
You should.
Yeah. In your tights.
Maybe you wear the tights without the pads.
Oh, just take
I know I'm not playing, but also I'm not going to wear my fashion clothes.
Right. If you're not playing, can you just have a beer then?
I would think so.
Yeah, you could probably have a beer.
They're like, oh, no drinking on the job. You threw me off the job.
Yeah.
I'm not playing right now.
I'm chilling.
You said I spit on that guy who like spit at me, but not really. Yeah, this is very, very... Dak Prescott is Greedo in this instance. I wonder if George Lucas will get his hands on this footage. Nope. It was always Jalen Carter. Josh in New Hampshire. What's up, Josh?
Well, the spitting isn't limited to the professional ranks. I don't know if you saw the unranked University of South Florida went into Gainesville to play SEC preseason favorite, the Florida Gators. Spitting episode at the very end of the game. The USF got put into field goal position, won the game at the end of the game because of spitting.
No way.
Yes, it was unbelievable. Much bigger than the Dak Prescott thing. You got to look this up. This kid's going to get cut immediately.
Oh my God! So this gator just spit right in the dude's face. The dude is pointing at him, telling the referee, "He spit on me. He spit on me." And this referee with some, look at the tricep showing on this referee. The referee who, like, it looks like the referee only does tricep day.
young Nico Grammatica, nephew or son. There's a lot of Grammaticas in Tampa. They multiply when you get them wet, like gremlins. You can't feed them after midnight. But Nico Grammatica comes in, wins the game for unranked USF over the Gators.
Oh, my. Now, his family did the encyclopedias, right?
Not really.
Oh.
If you remember Martin Grammatica, he was a famous field goal kicker for the
Only facts.
Only facts. Factually incorrect. That was a name called Britannica. That's different. Thank you, Josh.
It's much different.
That referee's a little guy, huh? He's a small guy. That's a guy who wanted to be a football player, but stopped around 5'2".
Nice butt cheeks.
And he probably works out. It's glutes and tries for that guy, I'll tell you right now.
One thing at a time.
Glutes and tries. Squats and skull crushers. That's what that guy enjoys. So, the spit results in the penalty, which results in a win over the Gators? That's nuts. Man, it's one thing when you get thrown out of the game very, very early. Then, maybe your performance.
Almost as early as possible.
As early as you could possibly be. He probably just wasn't in the mood to play.
You don't think he wanted to play?
No, he's like, I'm not feeling it today. I'm not ready for this thing to start. You get everybody gets the Sunday scaries, but the Sunday scaries are the worst before the first day. After summer vacation.
These are the Thursday scaries.
The Thursday scaries. And it's
the Wednesday scaries.
That's right. Yes. One day. We won't play on Tuesday. That's our day of rest. Yeah, you get the Tuesday scary, the Wednesday scaries for Thursday. Yeah. So you get the Wednesday scaries, and it's the season opener Wednesday scaries. You're like, I'm going to spit on somebody. Just get out of this thing.
I don't want to play.
I don't want to do this.
Maybe Must-See TV was on.
That's right. He wanted to catch some of those New to You reruns. It's New to You. So that was very, very exciting. I love that.
You love the stories.
I love the stories. Hell of a story between New York and Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That was a great story. And that was a play-based story.
That was great.
It was actually like a good football game-based story, not like shenanigans. Because I don't mind shenanigans. But, it's good to actually see good football being played where, where they hit like a 60-yard field goal at the end of that thing to actually the Steelers and the Jets. I think the Jets were up by 1, and then the Steelers go, no, we'll just do this right here. And people are like, really? And then boom, it gets hit, and Aaron Rodgers' Steelers is able to beat Aaron Rodgers' Jets by dose. Yeah, it was very, very exciting. Very exciting game. Back and forth the whole time. It was great. What did the coach have to say of the Steelers? I can't even. Oh, there.
Man, our kicker is a serial killer. Man, he got a low pulse rate. He can't wait to deliver.
Is
our
that
kicker is a serial killer? Man,
is that football lingo?
Yeah, everybody says that.
He's a serial killer. All right, here's the thing about our kicker. Gilgo Beach.
Oh, we got to draft a serial killer.
Yeah. Aileen Wuornos is our serial killer. I'm going to tell you right now something about our serial killer. Ryan Murphy's going to do a sexy show about him. He's a serial killer. Yeah. Yeah, so that was very, very exciting. And then, of course, and I thought this was just great. This was great for sport. The green dildos were brought to the NFL. Because I think a lot of people were worried that they couldn't enjoy the green dildos in sport because it was based in misogyny. Bringing it to a woman's sport is going to mean that this throwing dildos onto the field is misogynistic. And also there's children in the arena. Won't somebody please think of the children? But the fact that we got to we're at Cleveland and somebody threw a green dildo on the field in Cleveland, I think really, I don't know, to me it unified America, to me.
You think?
I think so.
I'm annoyed by the whole thing now that I know it's just a crypto thing.
That was annoying.
Now I don't care about any of this.
Because it's probably just another crypto bro?
It's definitely, yeah, it's all to promote this meme coin.
Dildo coin?
Whatever it is.
Balls coin?
Balls coin, yeah.
Balls coin 2000?
When they arrested the guy at the Liberty game wearing a Beavis and Butthead shirt, I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah, no, I get it.
It's still fun to watch an authority figure have to pick up a dildo off the grass.
I do agree with that,
true.
Mike. To watch a referee
have to
carrying a sex toy off the grass is a funny thing.
Because there's one of two ways that he could do it. You can either pick it up or you can just kick it off the field, but you got to follow it.
Yeah, if you got to kind of soccer dribble it off the field, that's a bad look.
Well, you also know the optics of...
Because you got to figure out how to pick it up. Because usually the balls are still on it. So you got to figure out if you're going to pick it up by the shaft, like a corn cob,
right?
Or if you're going to kind of pick it up by the scrotum, or you know what I mean, pinch it up by the scrotum,
really grab it.
Right? Yeah, and. She did a new podcast with Drake.
Okay.
Do we know why she's doing a new podcast? Why not just continue the one she had?
I think she just wanted, like a
rebranding?
Yeah, because she fell off.
Oh, yeah.
And because she was an industry plant, I think.
I heard you say that. I'm a little confused why you think that.
She came out of nowhere.
She was just on TikTok.
Isn't that just somebody found her and started a podcast with her?
Well, I mean, she got real good guests real quick.
Yeah, that's always what.
And then got on the PR run real quick.
Oh, I see.
But I don't know. I love that because there are people now in the wrestling. My favorite thing is I'll sometimes get comments on my wrestling podcast where they go, "Sam's an industry plant." I go, there's I go, okay. It makes me feel they think I've made it. If they think I'm an industry plant, right?
You're putting that info out there.
Right. They haven't done a lot of homework. I've been around for a little while, but regardless. Yeah, they say she's an industry plant. But yeah, she started a new podcast, and her first guest was Drake. That's how the old podcast started. I guess it was her third guest, though, was Drake.
Okay.
And he did the podcast in bed with Bobby Altoff, and that's how he announced his last album. And yeah, I think he's got new music coming. I think he's doing the Bobby Altoff Bed podcast. And I think he's not putting out new music. His music was never the problem. He never bombed musically. It's just he didn't have hits good enough to combat Kendrick Lamar calling him a pedophile in the catchiest song of the summer. You can't. Also, Drake isn't that good at beefs. I don't know why he does that. He loses beefs.
He's a dork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He loses them. Remember, he was okay, Pusha, I'll start a beef with you. And Pusha was well, I'm going to expose your son. And he's like, all right, you win. And then, Kendrick Lamar was I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm going to do it at the Super Bowl. And he's like, fuck, I'm going to take 2 years off. But I think he's coming back.
He went really soft with his music.
He did it for the ladies.
Well, I think that's kind of where he messed up.
I don't know. I mean, he messed up if he's still doing beefs with people, but he didn't mess up if he's trying to sell records.
Yeah, but his music his better stuff was his hip-hop stuff, wouldn't you say?
I don't think it's his bigger stuff. I mean, you know when that hotline blings.
That was a big one.
You know, what about passion fruit? Boo, boo.
But like 0 to 100, starting from the bottom.
I don't think any of that stuff is anywhere near as big as the dancey stuff for the ladies.
I just feel like you got corny.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way.
I mean, is Bruno Mars
and I think
corny?
a lot of people who
Bruno Mars started corny.
Yeah,
right.
But Bruno Mars just has hits and hits.
Well, technically, but if you know, so does Drake.
Not lately.
What's your name?
Because of the Kendrick Lamar thing.
Bruno Mars is just chilling in Vegas with a residency and just...
In his apate?
Yeah, and just putting out, like, literally every song he puts out. It's like, oh, here comes another massive, massive hit.
And then they're like, will you do an interview about this? He's like, no. I'm just going to do my residency, gamble with billions. BBB, billions of dollars. I'm going to put it on red. And then, I don't know, I'll just put out another hit if I need to. No, that's true.
I think the Kendrick beef allowed a lot of people who didn't like Drake to publicly say, I don't like Drake. And he's corny.
I think that that's true, but I think that I'm telling you, dude,
you don't
all
come back from that.
Yeah, you do. If you put
because
out
people didn't want to like you to begin with.
Okay, and then he puts out a couple dance songs, and the kids and the ladies like it, and that's all you need.
Yeah, and then he wears like a shirt with bullet holes in it where smoke's coming out, and everybody's like, look at this corny guy again.
It was dumb. It was dumb. It was dumb.
Oh, I'm going to pretend to throw a shoe at this drone. He just does corny shit
who
after
throws
corny
a shoe?
Who
Honestly.
throws a shoe?
He does, but like,
By the way, this was the first episode of the new one.
Of the new Bobby Altoff, I know.
Oh, I thought you said it was like the third one.
No, it was the third one of her first.
Oh, okay.
This is the first one of her new.
That Drake was on was the third.
Drake was the third episode of the original Bobby Altoff.
Gotcha.
Experience.
Which,
and now
like,
this
yeah.
is the new Bobby Altoff experience.
And that's why Sam, I believe correctly, assumes that she's a plant, because nobody gets Drake on your third episode of the podcast.
I hope she has Jordan Peterson on the next one. I mean, she's got to be in this podcast space, you know?
Just shit on me.
Get in the manosphere already, Bobby. No, I do. I mean, you know, I think all, you know, especially because...
But if she...
And by the way, his streams are right now, he does more streams than Kendrick does. Drake does.
A lot more songs.
Yeah. But people listen to him.
People like him, but he's corny.
That doesn't matter.
He's not going to have a comeback. Like, comeback from, like, what would...
Have hits.
Okay, because he's obviously not, you know, done.
Right.
So then what would a comeback... How would you define that?
Dance hits. You know? Hits. Records, spins.
Big songs that everybody...
Big songs.
But it's got to be like...
Concert tickets.
Crossover. I mean, concert tickets he's still selling out.
I know.
Yeah. Like, that doesn't matter.
I know.
All right. You think he's going to have a comeback?
I think 2026 is a big year for Drake.
He's getting older, though. I mean, like, I don't know. I just feel like these guys, there's a time limit on people. Right? Like, you don't keep putting out, like, rap hits in your 40s.
Right.
I don't know.
Like, the new generation, it's like they look at those.
I mean, that's what they say, but that's proving more and more to be not true.
Can you give me an example of where people in their 40s have
like
rap hits? Like major rap hits?
Well, I mean, Jay-Z is the obvious one, but that's like...
he established career.
You're right. But I mean, yeah, Kanye stayed in it well past 40. And well past 40, he was still having hits. You know, I think it's easier to do it now than it used to be.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think people used to really be attached to that, and now I don't think people really care. I don't think people care about, like, anything anymore. So as long as it kind of sounds good, they don't care.
But you don't think, like, kids coming up, they want their own rappers? They want their own generation? They don't want the generation, the rapper to be, like...
No, because I think they can have it all. And they have it all. I mean, kids, like... The shit that comes back now because it's on TikTok... You know, songs from like 10 years ago, 15 years ago become popular now because they're on TikTok. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And you could still, you know, I mean, like, somehow my kids know the whole T.I. song where he does Maya He, Maya Ha Ha. Remember that one? They know that song. And I don't know how they know it, but then also we're blasting K-pop Demon Hunters nonstop.
Oh, my God.
Going up, up, up. It's our moment. We're doing it all, you know? And the fact that they can have it all, and also they're just streaming content, 12 hours a day, every day. They're doing nothing but, brain rot. Have you heard about bed rotting? That's the new thing.
What's bed rotting?
Bed rotting is when kids would just sit on a couch or a bed for hours and just put an iPad in front of their face.
That's not just for kids, though.
And just rot. Which is honestly what we used to do in front of a video game.
Yeah.
In front of a television set. Just watching movies all day long, but now it's.
I bed rotted yesterday. I watched so much football.
That's right. But older people want to believe that this is like a horrible Gen Z thing.
And it's not. It's so stupid.
Meanwhile, Sunday, you've got an ass groove in your couch.
Yeah.
Because you're watching football all day long. No, but that's the game. That's different.
Or you look at what kids are watching now on YouTube, and it's like, this is mindless. This is so stupid. And do you remember what we watched? On TV?
Are you kidding me?
Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah. Don't whiz on the electric fence.
Pee-wee's Playhouse was just an acid trip.
Yeah.
It really was. And we were watching that when we were little.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always been stupid. Kids like stupid. They've always liked stupid. Yeah, it's a lot. I think that stuff is getting repackaged, but it's a lot more similar than people realize.
Of course it is.
Dennis in Lancaster. What's up, Dennis?
Oh, man, this is perfect topic to lead into this. So my kids are your kids' age. Are they saying 6, 7?
Oh, yeah. 6, 7. We were literally, okay.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so wait till you hear this. It's nuts. I don't know what the hell is going on. So we play Go Fish sometimes. When we go out to eat with the children, when we go to a restaurant, we play Go Fish after we order. So that, because otherwise the kids are just going to go batshit. They'll just start tearing the restaurant to shreds. But we take out the cards, we play Go Fish while we're eating for the food. And I listen to everybody. I'm competitive. So I'm listening to everybody as we're playing Go Fish, so I know who to ask for the cards, and I'm just dominating, right? And so my son just goes, he's just looking at his cards, he's like, man, I really need a 6. And I go like this. Oh, I got you. Because I have a 6, right? So it gets to my turn. I go, hey, bud, do you have a 6? And he goes, no, Go Fish. I go, you just said you needed a 6. Why would you say you needed a 6 if you didn't have one? And he said, because I have a 7. And I go, so what? And he goes, because if I had a 6, then it would be 6, 7. And I'm like, okay.
Have you seen the kids lining up at Jack in the Box or whatever, and they wait there for hours until the guy calls 6, 7, and they all go?
No.
Yeah, you got to look it up. I've seen it in a couple different fast food places. Kids, I assume they're texting each other like, "You got to come over here. They're on 45." They're like, "Get over here!" And then the whole place goes crazy when the poor guy calls out.
You got 22 orders.
Orders. Is there a B67? No! It's like Chicken Jockey all over again. Oh,
anyways, it's the new Bitcoin. You got to buy 6, 7.
6, 7. Thank you, Dennis. Yes, I have heard that, as a matter of fact, and I do love that. Anybody, older people, how I would be if I didn't have little kids putting me on this. They either get scared or angry.
Yes.
When they hear about it. They're like, that's stupid.
That's got to be something bad.
Right. What is that, woke? What is that, trans?
No, actually, it means literally nothing.
It means nothing. And I go, and by the way, that's the other thing. People are like, I hate now that slang means nothing. I'm like, it never meant anything. It always meant nothing. And it always, the definitions of slang, even when we were growing up, it always floated. And stuff always started good and ended up bad. And yeah, you wanted to be this 6 months ago, but now you don't want to be this. Whatever it was.
Stop acting like every generation was sophisticated except this one.
Right. And whatever the generation is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever the one under you is.
That's
They haven't figured it out like you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, my kid came home from camp. He was like, 6, 7. I'm like, what does that mean, dude? You got to put me up on this. What's 6, 7? And he goes, it's like, he's like putting one hand up and the other hand. He's like, 6, 7. And I'm like, okay. No, I don't know. And I go, does that mean like so-so? And he goes, yeah. And I go,
yeah, it means anything.
I go, okay, 6, 7. Yeah, can you find, Mike, can you find any uses of it in the wild? Or order 6, 7? I'm sure there are TikToks where they're ordering 6, 7.
My daughter met this artist, Sombre.
Mm-hmm.
He's very tall.
Sombre.
Sombre.
Right.
She posted a picture on Instagram. The caption was, "I can confirm that Somber is 6'7".
Which
the comments are literally just 6'7".
Yeah. They're like, your daughter must be the funniest person ever.
Right.
Whereas you and I would look at that and go like, oh, that's funny because he's tall.
Right.
And then the kids are like, that's not why that's funny, idiot. And because we'd go, what's the funniest number, 69? And they're like, no, 6'7".
6'7". Oh, 67? No.
No.
6'7".
6'7". Right.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
Right. Yeah, but they're all obsessed with 6'7". And then you try to bring it back to whatever was going on a few months ago, and they're like, yeah, I guess.
And it's also fun because older people will get scared because they don't know what it is.
And very angry.
Very angry.
But I always love something like when it's people don't know what it is, but the answer is it isn't anything.
Yeah, it's like it's stupid.
Like it's nothing. And you can wrap your head around that. We had stuff like that was almost just for us to confuse the boomers. We were confusing the boomers before I was a boomer. I was in the business of confusing boomers.
You've been on both sides.
I've been on both sides, and I can accept that, like, yeah, sometimes, I mean, societally, you have to take your place of being like, yeah, now I'm the boomer.
This is no longer for me.
Right. Being confused, but, like, can you just smart me up to it so I can just, like, laugh when it happens? Even though I'm the butt of the joke, I understand. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm up on this and you're not. I'm not up on this. It's not for me. As a matter of fact, when I go 6'7", my kid like looks at me and he goes, Dad, that's very cringe. I go, okay, I won't do it again.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do it, but
no,
you know about it.
No, and I can enjoy when they do it. Of course. But if I start doing it, it's like, no.
All the teachers on Reddit are trying to figure out how to get rid of 6'7".
They are.
So they're watering it down by just using it as much as possible.
Oh, those killjoy son of a bitches. I mean, it's brilliant. Don't get me wrong. It's brilliant, but so they're sick of it.
Yeah.
So then they're like, the more we use it, the less they will.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, my 6'7" class? And they're like, no!
They just, every post is like, just include it in every lesson, use it, beat it to death.
I mean, and
then it'll be gone. And it will, that's right. That is true.
Then you get hit with a green dildo.
That's right. That's right. And they want to know why the students are beating up the teachers these days. They're taking all the joy from them. Is this In and Out. Okay, this is it. When they call the 6'7". Let's hear it. They go, just a massive cheer. Yeah, because there is something like scary when there's something that all the young people are celebrating that you're not in on. There's something about it instinctively that I go, oh, we should leave. I think they might hurt me. I don't know.
I think there's an uprising.
Yeah, there could be an uprising here. There's this uproar I'm unfamiliar with. Are they saying, what are they coding here? Are they going to hurt me? I better leave.
Is that gang slang?
That's right. The 6'7" gang. 6'7". And also, like, my kid's 8. So, like, 8-year-olds get things kind of a little bit wrong or, like, pronounce things a little bit wrong. So I also, like, learn my slang in the 8-year-old way. So I also never know if,
it's not completely correct.
If I said it around your daughter, I probably sound like a small child trying to do it, right? And it would be like, no. But if, like, my kid did it, she'd be like, oh, yeah, I get it. You're 8.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why it's almost like, you're like, oh, you got to get them away from their screens. You got to get them outside. Like, you kind of got to keep them on their screens because otherwise they're going to be dorks.
And you don't want them to be dorks.
No. And plus, they'll come up with some shit. Like, they'll tell me something. And I'll be like, well, how did you find out about that? They'll go, YouTube. I go, it's great. That's great.
Mr. Beast told me.
Right, that they're finding out about this stuff.
Do you know how 6'7" started? I just checked chat.
Yeah? I don't know.
Oh, go ahead.
Do you know?
I do, yeah.
I know how it started.
I stay up.
You know how it started for me? Huh. My kid came home from camp.
You're like, what the hell is this?
What do you? And then he goes, Dad, do you have a 6? I go, yeah. He goes, what about a 7? I go, I don't know. And he goes, 6'7". I go, wait. What? Break this down for me. How did it start officially?
So it says here, according to ChatGPT, the phrase originates from the song Doot Doot 6-7 by rapper Skrilla.
Oh, I love Skrilla.
That's true.
In it, he repeats the drop the lyric 6-7, which likely refers to 67th Street in Chicago.
Okay.
A locale known for violence or street associations.
I see. Is there violence in that locale?
Apparently.
According to our AI overlords.
Soon there won't be.
Because they're declaring war on it, you mean?
That's right.
That'll change.
That's one thing I like about the Conservative Party is that finally it's smaller government.
Yeah.
Like all this big government is like back to states' rights.
Well, that's what we voted for.
And we're getting it. Let's hear a little Skrilla so we can get on board with 6-7. Of course not. My 8-year-olds listen to Skrilla? I couldn't allow that.
I'm just learning about Skrilla.
Right.
You don't let your son listen to Skrilla?
I didn't know this is where it started, but he needs to know the origin of this stuff, so I'll show this to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you think our parents felt when we told them we need TP for our bunghole?
Or like, hey, that's fat.
That's fat. Yeah, but like, imagine if your kid was like, I need TP for my bunghole, and acted like they said the funniest shit that's ever been said, and you're like, that's not funny. Like, obviously, toilet paper in your bunghole, that's like the most unoriginal thing I've ever heard. And then like your kid's friends came over, and then your kid sat in front, and the whole room full of kids, it's a birthday party of kids, and they're all cracking up because they say TP for my bunghole.
They all got their shirts over their heads.
Right. And, yeah, exactly. They're all a bunch of cornholios. And our parents must have been like, this isn't funny. Why are you doing this? This is stupid.
Oh, kids these days.
Right.
By the way, I'm watching the VMAs last night, and every commercial break they're showing another Beavis and Butthead clip. I'm laughing at every
clip is funny.
It's even if they're just like, oh,
it's the same. Yes. You should stroke your monkey.
Still,
I'm like, funny. That's funny. Yeah, imagine how our parents felt when it was like, hey, Dad, do you stroke your monkey?
What's the matter with the kids these days?
I don't know. These kids, they've lost it. Yeah, so I'm not worried about it. And I do think that going back to the Drake thing, there's an appetite for everything. Like, my kid I showed him the movie Clueless.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. He loves it, by the way. He's watched it 3 times already. And his mind was blown. I was like, that's what people look like. He goes, why can you see all those boys' underwear?
Oh, sure.
He's like, what? You see why are they all showing their underwear in school? And I'm like, dude, in the 90s, we all showed our underwear. And he went, what?
Mind blown.
And then over the weekend, he was like, Dad, can we watch that movie where all the boys in high school are like showing their underwear for no reason? I was like, yeah.
I mean, he shouldn't be phrasing it that way.
He can't believe that was the trend.
Just might have something to worry about.
Speaking of slang, wasn't whatever? Didn't like when
whatever,
as if
the L on the forehead, which by the way still permeates, but now it's take the L because it's gamer lingo.
Worse.
Yeah, all of it. So
I didn't know he loves Clueless.
Loves Clueless.
It's great. Look at all those underwears.
I mean, by the way, kids still wear their pants like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I see
not in elementary school.
Not in elementary school. I see kids walking down the street, like literally their whole ass. It's like
I don't know how
they
some of them are literally walking. I don't know how.
But they didn't know how we did it. We were magical.
That's true.
Isn't that crazy that trend is still going? Like
not
30
still.
Years later?
Back.
I don't know if it left.
Well, but it was low-hanging skinny jeans for a while.
Yes.
What's back is the baggy jeans hanging.
Which feels much more difficult to walk in.
Low-hanging skinny jeans? But it's a little easier, I think, to keep up.
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is difficult. You don't have the dexterity in your legs.
No.
But it is tougher. But yeah, here you have to just keep pulling up your pants.
They're, 32-inch pythons.
That's right. That's right. See, that guy looks cool.
I mean, those pants are higher than I've seen them. I mean, I see them almost like 2 inches above their knees.
I remember when I bought a chain from the Home Depot for my chain wallet. And my dad said I had to stop wearing it around the house because I was leaving marks on all the furniture. All the wooden furniture was getting dinged up because it's just an industrial. It's just a chain on my wallet. It was long too.
But you were part of the rebel youth, so
I was rebellious.
Well, they had to ban those from my school because people were using them as weapons.
Sure. Sure.
I remember sitting in the desk at school, and my chain wallet would get caught in the desk.
Right. And then you couldn't go up to the chalkboard, and people would think it was because you had a boner, but it was because you were locked. You locked yourself to your desk by mistake. Yeah, it was an embarrassing time. It really was a foolish era. Have we found Philly Karen all the way yet? Has she been? I
don't think she's been.
Has she been tried? No. I know that they found somebody on Facebook that they thought was her, and they ruined her life. So she had to change her Facebook profile image to "I am not Philly's Karen."
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is right now, because not that like a week ago, 2 weeks ago maybe, this CEO, was it a Polish CEO?
Yeah. What's your name?
Who was at the U.S. Open, was there, and like, by the way, if you're a CEO, don't line up to get autographs from the athletes.
No.
You know what I mean? To be a grown-up. This athlete has accomplished great things, but you've accomplished great things yourself as well. Don't be a mark.
And you can buy whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. Go to Golden's auction. Don't be a mark.
Go to Sotheby's.
Yeah. But this Polish CEO, he's lined up with the children, trying to meet their favorite tennis player, whoever he is. And he's signing people's giant tennis balls, and the giant tennis balls.
So stupid.
Why?
I just don't like them.
What if it was a giant baseball?
That'd be dope.
Yeah, because you get the whole team to sign it. Then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
By the way, talking about shit that we used to do as kids, there were entire books about Polish jokes.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, there was. Yeah,
like
there was.
If this had happened in the 90s?
Oh man, are you kidding me? Leno would have had the time of his life. Yeah, did you hear about the Polish guy with the hat? He tried to put it on his foot.
They write themselves.
They're great. I just thought of that just now. I'd be faxing monologue jokes to Leno.
Headlines.
Yeah, so this tennis player is signing everybody's giant tennis balls. And then he takes his hat off that he was wearing while he was playing tennis. And he clearly, clear as day, hands it to a small child, which is what one would do. No athlete in their right mind would take their hat off and go like, nice to meet you, children. I'd like to give my clothing to this adult male. This is the hat that I wore for the game, and I see this adult male here. I'd love you to have it. Like, no, nobody, because the children, maybe they have rich parents, maybe whatever, but they're still children, right? The adult male bought himself a rich person ticket to sit up front at the U.S. Open. But so he clearly hands the kid his hat. And like, as the kid is reaching for it, this CEO just leans diagonally and scoops the hat up and then pretends that the kid doesn't exist. Watch. That's the best move of all. The kid is clearly talking to him. May I please have that hat that he gave me back? And now he's leaning in, going, let me have the hat. And then the guy is pretending, I have no idea that this kid exists. And then when the kid is really making himself known, the guy puts the hat in his wife's bag. As if to say, kid, you can talk all you want. I'm going to pretend you and the hat both don't exist. That hat has disappeared now. I'm sorry, what hat?
Give what back?
Right. And he takes the hat away from the kid, which is like as scumbag of a thing that you can do. To want a collectible that bad, like, even like when you see kids reaching for something, to reach over the kid and grab it. Well, I grabbed it first is the biggest scumbag move you could ever do.
By far, one of my favorite Impractical Jokers punishments.
Oh, it's the best. Was it Joe Gatto?
Yes.
They send Joe Gatto into like batting practice, and they have it. They worked it out with the team, where they're going to throw a ton of balls in, and Joe Gatto just has to sit there and catch every single ball, like get all of them from the kid.
And keep telling everybody it's for eBay. And then at the end when he like... Some mother is like trying to get her son a ball, and he's like, "Oh, give me the kid. I'll get you a ball." And he uses the kid to get a ball, and she was so upset.
Yeah.
that like they didn't even unblur her face. Like you could tell how mad she was.
Yeah.
It's by far, I think, one of the worst, most uncomfortable punishments.
Because everybody hates him. There's nothing more hateable.
There's nothing more hateable.
Because it's like a childlike.
Kept calling Noah Syndergaard Jeter.
Jeter, up here, Jeter. It's a Mets game.
It's so bad.
He's just and he probably gets like 12 or 15 balls.
Oh my God.
He won't stop. But because it's such like a douchebag, shithead thing to do, like you have that feeling that you had when you were a kid, right? The rush takes over you, and you're not thinking about anything except, oh my God, I get to be a part of this or have a part of this. And you know, your energy kicks in where you're not even thinking about, you lose your humanity. That's what it is. You completely lose your humanity, but as an adult, you're responsible for maintaining it. You're responsible for when that thing clicks in. You have to perform a manual. Automatically, it'll click in. You have to manually click it off. Like, because you can't do the children are not expected to manually turn it off. But you as an adult are. But some of these adults, they won't do it. They just, and that's, I mean, they love to win. Like the CEO, He loves to win. He loves to get a win. Even if it's over a child. So he gets his win.
For a hat.
He gets the hat.
Yanks that.
He yanks it away from that kid. And he walks away with it. And then, you know, the U.S. Open has to go out of their way, bring the kid, you know, they find out about this. They bring the kid back to the locker rooms. He gets to meet all the tennis players. He gets to have a special day. He gets to do all this because, you know, either he's very, very sick or he was a victim of a douchebag. Those are the two things that lead you back there. And then this guy, of course, the internet does what the internet does. It's time to dox. You know?
They found him real quick.
And they found him immediately because he's the CEO of this Polish company. And he puts out this insane statement where, like, he tries to go like, you know, I may. What was his statement? Because his statement was nuts. He tried to claim that he didn't know that the guy was.
You're talking
giving
about his real statement or the fake one?
Well, then of course they do the fake statement, which is the same thing they did to the Coldplay CEO.
And people fall for it every time. I mean, like, can't you just read that and understand that no one in their right mind would say that? Howard
started his show with Andy Cohen.
Yeah, because
they just printed an article. Oh. Andy's not replacing him. It was a bit.
Are you sure?
They just
because I read it on AP and Variety.
Variety did it too?
Yeah.
So dumb. Just wait a second. Wait a minute.
That's how long they waited.
Like
Andy was on for 2.
Do the slightest amount of research at all. This is like the oldest radio stunting bit ever. It's a funsy bit.
I didn't think it was a bit. I thought we could maybe got an Andy studio.
Why would Andy be? I know he has a channel. Why would they move Andy to channel 100 if he already has a channel? Why would they be like, oh, now that Howard's gone, Andy's going to get Howard's channel if Andy already has Andy's channel?
I don't think that's a better number.
Yeah. 100? That's a way better number. Yeah. Come on, Sam, think about this logically.
Right, because everybody gives a shit about the numbers.
I didn't read any of this in the Associated Press article. All I read was that he abruptly resigned.
Resigned. It's insane. The whole thing's insane.
Legacy Media.
See if you can find the full, not the AI, you know, find the full quote, full statement, Mike, where he says, because he put out a fake statement, same way the CEO put out a fake statement that got busted by Coldplay that said he was going to sue Coldplay, and everybody just goes crazy. I think I got fooled by that for a second, and then I was like, never mind, all right, deleted. They got me. He said, this was the real statement, it was never my intent to steal away a prized memento from the young fan. I became caught up in the heat of the moment and the joy of the victory. Regardless of what I believed was happening, the actions I took hurt the young boy and disappointed fans. I have sent the hat back to the boy and extended my sincere apologies to his family. I hope, at least to a small extent, I was able to repair the harm I caused. Not really, no. To get the hat in the mail from a guy is not the same as having the hat handed to you. And you didn't think, because that's what he said. I thought he was giving me the hat. That was his call. I thought that, because I know the dude, he said, and I thought he was giving me his hat.
He sponsors the tennis players, program in Poland.
Bro.
So he's like, he said, I was convinced that the tennis player was passing his hat in my direction for my sons who had asked for autographs earlier.
I passed my hat in your general direction.
Yeah, what is this, a PTA movie?
Yeah, no, you didn't think that because you had to lean diagonally to get it.
The misconception caused me to pull out my hand.
No. But even when your hand is out, be like, oh, he wasn't handing it to me. You went diagonal for it. There was a person directly in front of him, and it was a small child.
I do love that he, quote, says, I have made a huge mistake.
No, your mistake was that you stole it from the boy. Just say I made an error. I got caught up in the moment. I took it from that kid. Because also the kid is going, hey, that's my hat. You took the hat away. And you're like, I'm sorry, there's no children here. This doesn't exist. This human doesn't exist.
I mean, his apology is as apologetic as one could possibly ever be. Like, he used all the words.
Sorry. But except he doesn't take any responsibility for what he actually did. He still has lame excuses that don't make any sense.
A painful but necessary lesson in humility.
It's just...
I would like to unequivocally apologize to the injured boy. I didn't know he was injured.
His spirit was injured.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, when you have enough money that you're a CEO that's sponsoring tennis teams, like, don't show up trying to get little extras from you should be up in a box.
You can get it later.
Yeah. They're going to give you whatever you want. You should be up in a box letting real fans enjoy. Like, there's a different way of doing things at a certain point.
Oh, good. Moving forward, he said he will devote his time to help repair the trust between himself and the general public. Nobody cares about you anymore, dude.
No. Oh, you're the guy from the stolen hat.
Yeah.
Well, the problem persists, though. Apparently, it's a cultural problem worldwide because it's happening in, of all places, Philadelphia. Not Philadelphia. Yes, Philadelphia, where the Phillies had a game. And all of a sudden, home run goes into the stands. It's all good. There's a group of people trying to get it. I've watched this like the Zapruder film. There is a slow motion close up of who hands touched what ball, and it is very, very clear that the father, the gentleman, got it. He got it first.
Of course he did. By the way, this is in Miami.
Oh, okay. This was in Miami, but this is the Philly section in Miami, I guess.
I guess so,
because it's a lot of Phillies fans.
Hurts jersey.
Yeah. There is a Marlins shirt right over there, but it's a lot of Phillies fans in this area.
That's because really no Marlins fans go to games.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Why would they? There's other things to do.
Yeah.
So he gets the story couldn't be more clear. He clearly has the ball. He gets the ball.
Hey, ran over.
Rushes right back to his seat. Immediately gives the ball to his son. Hugs his son as he's giving him the ball. Philly Karen approaches. Now, he doesn't know it's Philly Karen yet, so she aggressively hits him on the shoulder. He jumps and is startled. But if you look at what his instinct is to do, he covers his son. I mean, this is like...
the dude.
All the makings of a great man. Yeah. You know, he instantly, because he doesn't know if whatever, he covers his son to make sure that his young boy is protected. And then he realizes it's Philly Karen there couldn't be a more Karen hairdo that's ever existed. Look at this lady. Like, you knew she was a Philly Karen before I knew what the story was. As soon as I saw this picture, I go, is this a Philly Karen story? And it is. She walks over to the gentleman, and she says, "That's mine! That's my ball! I had my hands on it first! That's mine!" And he's like, "What are you talking about?" It's literally the ball is in his son's hands. He has the ball. And she's insisting. Listen to this. They caught her. And I mean, the poor kid, the dad has this moment where he's like, I'm trying to enjoy this game with my family. And in something that I don't think I would have done. But he wants to just cool everybody's jets. He takes the ball away from his kid and he goes, fine.
Immediately.
Fine. You want the ball? take it. He just wants this. Look at how quickly he does it. He's not going to allow this to become a thing. And he goes, I had it. He knows he's in the right. He knows he did the right thing. But here, you want the ball? Take it. Leave me alone. Leave my family alone. He didn't know the cameras were on. He didn't know that she was going to get outed. He didn't know that the internet was going to do what the internet does. He didn't know that the Phillies were going to make it right. By the way,
and the Marlins.
And the Marlins were going to make it right. By the way, you know what why they were there? It was the kid's birthday. They were celebrating that kid's birthday.
You know, that dad got a lot of shit on the internet for that.
For giving the ball back?
Yeah.
Listen, I get it, but there's no reason to give him shit. He wanted...
He said he wanted to defuse the situation.
And I agree. I believe him. He wanted to not have this altercation. He wanted to not have this back and forth. And if anything, he's teaching his kid, look,
Jesse,
catching a foul ball or catching a home run ball like this, it's the best. But it's not worth having this altercation. Nothing is worth... it does... teach the lesson of putting things in perspective.
I think he said the lesson was bitches be crazy.
And wildin'. Yeah, bitches be wildin' sometimes is the thing. And, there's two lessons here. We can't put too much value on physical things and women. Am I right? Those are the two things that kid, takes away from.
Yeah, and he'll never forget those lessons.
Number one, we can't put too much value in physical things no matter what they are. And number two, women. Am I right? And we get both those things. Yeah. The first one I think is more difficult to learn than the second one. The second one, you get
physical things.
Second one, you get burned a couple times and you kind of get it.
And that's tough for you to explain to your kids when you've got Mick Foley's shirt behind bulletproof glass.
That's right. That's right. And they're firing rounds at it, and I cursed out by the whole section. Everybody saw it. Everybody knows what happened. Because in baseball, if somebody in your section of the stadium catches a home run ball, and it's legit, you celebrate for them.
It's a great thing.
And especially when they give it to their kid, you're like, yeah, you got it. One of us. It's great.
They start chanting.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, when somebody besmirches that tradition... and it's a Philly Karen, and goes and makes a scene of it, well, then we have to ruin her life. And these are the situations where it's almost like, I
gotta be honest. I don't mind ruining her life.
Me neither. Because she didn't snap. This type of, especially when you see how she reacted to being cursed out, that this isn't the first time she's done something like this. Her family is watching. Her friends are watching, going, yeah, this is 100% in character. I know exactly who that is, and not just because of the Karen hairdo. But,
grow up.
Even the deck above them is aware of what's going on, and so they all start cursing her out, and they boo her throughout the game, and they curse her out, and they tell her what a scumbag she is, horrible person she is, and you know what you do? If you could just cool off for a second, just give the ball back to the kid, and you're
you know what? I was out of line.
Right. Take a breath, give the ball back to the kid. You're a Philly Karen. It can't mean that much to you.
But that was never going to happen. The way that she marched right over.
She's too fired up.
Yeah.
And the entitlement.
Yeah.
That was mine.
It's hers. Don't
give it to that child.
Because
give it to me.
She touched the ball over the dude's hand. Probably is what happened. She probably did touch the ball, but clearly that guy had the ball.
Yeah, no one was sitting in that row. Everybody was running over to that row.
Right. And so everybody curses her out.
Good.
And then she starts firing back and flipping people off. Listen, look at her getting unhinged. Look at her. She gets up. See, they're all like, fuck you.
Is there sound?
She took it from the
isn't that great?
Good song.
Oh, shit.
I love this guy's doing commentary over it.
Get it, yeah! The classes are up. Karen is ready.
They're just shouting Karen at her. Boo! They're booing her. And that dude is with her.
Oh, this poor guy.
The poor guy, you can tell he's in poor guy, and she's flipping everybody off. The poor, I love this guy who's videoing.
Aren't you glad when somebody who should be giving commentary is giving commentary?
Yes. He understood the mission, he understood the assignment, and he executed. And the dude that she's with, which may be her husband, who knows, is like not even acknowledging her existence. He's just sitting. He's not mad. He's not saying anything. He's hoping that people will just assume that he's just an innocent bystander who bought the ticket next to her.
No, this is a single seat.
These are single seats. Yeah. Nobody else is sitting in your row. I don't know. I bought a single. I don't know what to tell you.
And by the way, this is probably not the first time he's had to deal with this.
Oh, he's not surprised at all.
No. Every time she probably gives him like tickets to stuff for his birthday. Anytime it's a public event with her, he goes, "Oh, thanks." This isn't going to be like when we went to see Minecraft and you yelled at all those kids in the chicken jockey scene, is it? You know every public event they've been to. Dinner. You know how much this dude loves Uber Eats? No, leave it on the doorstep. Don't ring the bell. Leave it on the doorstep. Because if you ring the bell, I'm sorry. This said it was going to be here by 9:08. It's 9:12. Where were you?
I'm calling the manager.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just Mamadou. I don't have a manager. Yeah, so the hunt is on for Philly Karen. And unfortunately, we don't know. You could tell from the sounds of Smooth Operator that this was indeed Miami. That plays through the streets of Miami all the time. Nobody knows for sure if she's located in Philadelphia or Florida. I'm going to assume if she's in Florida by way of Philly.
Oh, well, there's a lot of Pennsylvania people
to go down to Florida.
Because the Phillies do their training, their spring training in Tampa.
Right.
There's definitely a lot of Phillies fans.
But everything about her screams Pennsylvania and Philly.
Just with her hairdo,
right?
That kind of screams Florida to me.
You think so?
By way of
a transplant.
Yeah.
By way of.
Yeah.
It screams Florida by way. Like now she's in Florida, she's going to do this.
Yeah.
But that's not where she's from.
No, she has a little bit of Philly attitude.
Okay, all right. So all evidence points to Florida by way of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too. This poor guy, her husband, probably just wanted to retire there.
Go relax. Watch a game to relax.
Right. All of his
Pitbull a couple times a year.
That's right. Probably had a union job.
Loves Cuban food.
Getting his pension. All of his union buddies know what problems he had with his wife. Probably loved taking extra shifts just to get out of the house. Dreaded.
No, they want me to work again.
Yeah. Do I have to retire at a certain age? Like, do I? They made him like he was dreading it. Oh no, I only got 1 year left. Then I got to go home. Christian in Arizona. You want to call the show? By the way, it's 866-969-1969. What's up, Christian?
Hey, good morning, Sam. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So I have a weak conspiracy for you. Just like you said with the Zapruder film, I saw that thing 1,000 times this weekend as well.
Yeah.
And one time watching it, it kind of hit me. That dad's weird handshaky reaction looked a little bit suspect to me. And I wonder if sometimes people are doing this now knowing that their kids are going to get the extra special treatment. I know it's hard to say that you never know when a home run ball is coming, but I thought it was a very weird reaction from the dad.
First of all, Christian, on this show, we would say sus. We wouldn't say suspect. We would just go sus.
There's so many holes.
Yeah, no, I think that's totally absurd. I think that's an insane conspiracy theory. And the way that you're having to bend over backwards, you have the vertebrae of a mouse that can fit into any hole imaginable, trying to bend over backwards, trying to make it so that maybe this guy is even remotely as villainous as Philly Karen. I mean, the risk that you would have to take to know that the stadium, because this wasn't even on television that you know of, so to know that the stadium is going to become aware and that they're going to give you a gift bag of equal or higher value to a game hit home run ball on your child's birthday. That's some wild theory making. I mean, that's very Charlie Day.
So the theory is, hey, let's ruin your life.
Right.
My son will get a signed bat by Harrison Bader.
Yeah, that would mean not only am I getting a gift bag
from Harrison Bader,
because there was a video of at the stadium, the lady from the Marlins, the Marlins came over and gave the kid a gift bag and said, "I hope this makes your day a little better." And then the Phillies invited him back after the game to meet the players. So, do you think that the dad was just counting on the gift bag, or do you think he was counting on both?
He was counting on whatever he could get, but this is also why I don't win the Powerball.
Okay, that's fair. Thank you, Christian.
Sometimes it just is what it is. There's no conspiracy.
Right.
The amount of things that would have to go right for this to happen.
And honestly, every time I see a story like this, I go, going back, meeting the player, getting a bat, doing all that is awesome. But also, when you're a kid, catching the ball is the dream. It's literally I couldn't catch a ball in a T-ball game, and I was still bringing my mitt. By the way, the no-hitter that Jim Abbott pitched.
You were there?
Not only was I there, I was pouting because I couldn't get the cap that I wanted, but I was pouting holding my mitt.
Just in case.
Just in case. And doesn't matter what side of the stadium that you're in when you're a kid. You bring your mitt to every game because you want the ball and you want that moment.
You always want to catch the ball.
You always want to catch the ball. Home run or foul, doesn't really matter.
Doesn't go away.
Yes.
My oldest friend, I've known him since I was 12 years old.
Jermaine.
Not Jermaine.
Okay.
3 years ago, texts me out of the blue, just caught a foul ball at the Yankees game. I was like, dude.
Holy shit, one of us made it.
Oh, you did it.
You did it. You're famous.
It's the dumbest dream.
Can you send me a picture?
Let me see. I don't believe you.
Can I come over and look at it? And you're just holding it, going, "Oh my God, 100%."
Yeah. Nobody sees a foul ball coming, and it's just like somebody else can get it.
Yeah.
Sam Rubber Show. Yeah. What's your name?
I'd rather have a gift bag from the Marlins.
And for her career to be ruined.
Yeah, and if I could ruin that woman's life based on her hairdo alone.
Don't worry, we know each other.
And get a nice Marlins gift bag. No, we have a ton of merch. No one buys it. We have nothing but merch. We have every size. We're just giving you. We're not even going to ask.
Here's one
of every size. Give it to your friends.
And if this isn't good enough, just ask. We'll give you more.
Yeah, we'll give you more. We've got more on the way out.
It's September. We need to get rid of this.
Yeah, no one's buying this stuff. I don't know why they print it so much. Fanatics has a lot of questions for us. Let's go to Dan on Long Island. What's up, Dan?
And get a nice Marlin.
Dan's getting ready to turn. Let's go to Jonathan in Connecticut. What's up, Jonathan?
What's going on? So, yeah, I side with the dad on this one because I feel like as I get older, when I see adults act irrationally, I feel like they probably have something mentally going on, that it's not necessarily them just acting like crazy. Well, they're acting crazy, but it's I think mentally there's just something going on that's not normal.
I think that you're right, and I think that you don't want that energy around you in any way, shape, or form. However, I can see myself fighting a lady before I see myself. Maybe that makes me a worse human being, but I see myself fighting a lady before I see myself letting a foul ball out of my kid's glove.
If you're
I get it in the moment.
Yeah. Thank you, Jonathan.
In the moment. No, I totally get it, yeah.
But you're right. I mean, Jonathan, this guy's like Batman. Maybe he's not the hero we deserve, but he's the hero we need.
Yeah, I get why.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you. Yeah.
Just like you said earlier. Women.
Am I right? Kyle in Chicago. What's up, Kyle?
Hey, what political party do you think that Philly's Karen belongs to? Because everything about her screams woke.
Mamdani?
Yes, political protest.
Why? Wait. Why does that?
Why does everything have to be?
First of all, how so,
She wants
Kyle?
to take the ball from one person and give it to somebody else.
Herself.
Yeah, herself.
Yeah, she seemed awfully entitled there, and the haircut, everything to me screams woke, entitled teacher.
You don't think there are a lot of Karens that are Trump supporters?
It has to be so exhausting.
I mean, you haven't literally seen Karens running around going, "This is MAGA, this MAGA." Like, what are we talking about, Kyle?
I'm asking you. What do you think?
I think, you know what I think? I think that while, yes, this Karen is mentally ill, there's another form of Karen that goes, what if I could take a fun conversation and bring politics into it? That's a form of Karening. That's what I think, in my opinion.
All right.
Kyle.
But thank you,
Guys,
Kyle.
do we know how she voted?
Yeah, thank you, Kyle. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. She took a ball from a kid.
Yeah.
It's all I care about.
Mamdani. I think so.
First they're taking our baseballs.
Then what's next?
Our cities.
That's right. It's 100% right. Yeah. And that's the thing, too. That you can't give our cities to the liberals because they'll end up federalizing the whole thing and sending them big government in everywhere. Just at Chicago. Dan on Long Island. What's up, Dan?
Good news. I completed my turn, and now I'm back.
Okay, good.
So two things. Number one,
I'm glad he uses a signal.
Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do. I'm a very safe driver.
That's good.
Sam,
Mm-hmm.
when you were holding your glove, were you holding it with both hands, or were you switching it from your nub to your other hand?
I
you
pop it off.
ungrateful bastard.
No, it's a good point, Dan.
And while we're on the subject of woke, I have grave concerns about Troy. Normally, I'm very supportive of Troy, but he left a space in between trans and plant, and the inflection in his voice on plant was actually as if it were two separate words.
Okay.
I'm curious to find out if he's pushing the trans plant agenda.
Now, Troy, how much money you got in your pocket?
Not much.
Oh, boy, he went broke. He must be woke.
Yep.
That's not good, Troy.
Solved that.
See how quick that went? When you came in this morning, your pockets were flush.
Oh,
Then you went woke, and now you're broke. Happens every time. Just ask Cracker Barrel, who's, painting over every single bit of character in their restaurant, but the sign's the same, so everything's okay.
Ask American Eagle. They're flush with cash.
Oh, they got nothing but cash right now. Eric in Colorado.
Morning, Sam.
Morning.
So, yeah, I guess I'll be Karen this morning. Years ago, we used to have season tickets to the Rockies back in the early 2000s, late 90s, and some dumb bitch, my wife's reaching for a home run ball, and this dumb bitch come over the seats behind us, and literally she slammed into my wife's arm to knock the ball out of it, took the ball and ran, almost broke my wife's arm in the process, and people chased her down, pinned her down, took the ball away, handed it to my wife, and Rocky security came over, grabbed the woman, and escorted her out.
Is that a true story, Eric?
Good.
God's honest truth.
Oh, don't you just love it when first of all, I love that, baseball security understands the rules of baseball and, sees what this woman was doing. And, sometimes, and maybe it is why baseball is still America's pastime, the universe just works exactly how the universe is supposed to work. Because as soon as I heard that story, there's just something you start clenching your fist and you just want to see whoever that person is just thrown to the ground and beaten to oblivion. You just can't believe that adult human beings can live like this.
Well, yeah, because she, like I say, she pinned my wife's arm up against the backrest, and so the ball fell out of her arm, and my wife's screaming, and 5 or 6 other people watched it happen. And as this woman turned to leave, 2 guys grabbed her and took her down and took the ball away from her. And the security person was there, and he's like, "What's going on?" And they told him. They just looked at the lady, and they're like, "You're out."
Yeah, that's exactly.
They took her straight out because it's cause she's screaming too. She's like, "Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me?"
Right, because she wants to be the victim. Now, do you still have the ball?
Yeah. Yeah, we still have the ball somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but we still have it.
That's great. That's great. Thank you, Eric.
Occasionally, the universe works good.
It does. It does. I like it. I think that's great. I think that's the way it should be. I mean, I've seen it at wrestling shows when John Cena is taking off his sweatband and throwing his sweatband into the crowd and watching grown-ass men jump over children to get John Cena's sweatband. I'm like, guys, what are you doing?
You have to remember your age.
Yeah, come on, dude.
I know you want that sweatband.
But guess what? The time has come and gone. Go to the merch. I know because you're too embarrassed to buy one from the merch stand because you don't want the guy to know
I'll have a wristband
that you're going to wear it. Yeah.
I saw he hooked back up with that fat German kid.
First of all, he's the Belgium kid.
Okay.
Yes, he did. He and the Belgium kid are friends again.
I love that.
That's how you know he's full babyface.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yep. Him and the Belgium kid are friends. He got him tickets to Paris.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a full circle moment. That's how you know you've fully made the character arc.
It worked out for that kid.
Oh yeah. You kidding me? And he got the Belgium gear and the Paris gear.
Oh, you think he got both?
I know he got both because he was wearing. I've seen him wear both.
Good for him. Well, he follows the rule. If you're going to the show,
you got to get the gear at the show.
Gear,
yeah. Yeah, I realized over the weekend that there was a John Cena Fanatics Fest T-shirt because he appeared at Fanatic, and I didn't get it.
He hugged you.
I know because the reason I've realized it is because Fanatics Fest put that video back up, and that's going to be one of the Fanatics moments going forward. I'm sure
you're in it. You're in the promo for next year.
And I was like, I got to get that Fanatics Fest shirt now, right?
They can print you one off,
bro. They're on eBay.
How much?
$250.
No, they can print you one off. Call the Fanatics guy that's on Shark Tank. Look at you. They just print. They print shit wherever.
I'd love it if they would do that.
There was a video of I was watching the Lions Packers game. They're literally just pressing jerseys in the back and putting them up in the shop because they're no longer stitched on.
Yeah, because they're moving.
Yeah,
moving product.
$130.
Well, look,
it's insane.
Everything's worth whatever people will pay for it, right?
Yeah, so Fanatics, they can print you out another John Cena shirt.
I'd love one.
Yeah. Is that it?
$250.
Last time is now NYC.
Although, it's going to be interesting because he's doing a show at the Garden, too. So it'll be 2 NYC shirts.
But does this one somewhere say Fanatics Fest on it? What's the back? Yeah.
Yeah, it says Fanatics Fest up top there.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get that.
I do got to get that.
Yeah.
I might drop $250.
Don't drop $250. Call Fanatics.
Excuse me.
Yeah. You going to break some cards this week? You going to break a box?
Sure. I'm sure.
So talk to him then.
You're right.
Be like, hey, in lieu of payment, may I please have a shirt?
Okay, but you're going to make like $500, but if you want this $250 shirt, go for it.
Yeah, look, I'm not here to negotiate. I'm just telling you what I want.
Chris in St. Louis.
Hey, guys. So I took my 5-year-old daughter to a day game, a mostly empty stadium. Our section was pretty much empty, and a foul ball came our way, and it bounced and landed in the empty row in front of us. And so I was like, oh, cool. She had just said how she wanted a foul ball, so I'm stepping over the seats to get the ball, and a guy in the row halfway over, runs over, leaps over the handrail in the middle of the aisle, and then pushes me out of the way to take the ball and gives it to his infant. So was he the asshole, or was it just Ty goes to the runner?
Good question.
Okay, so I'm thinking about all the details you gave me. It really throws a monkey wrench in that he gave it to his infant, because that is a big deal. Was there a shoving? You said he shoved you. Was there physical contact?
I mean, yes, there was physical contact. I was reaching down and had my hand on the ball, and he started batting my hand away to get the ball.
In my opinion, you're both trying to get it for your kids. The 5-year-old is going to appreciate it more, but I don't think that's what it's about personally. I think that he's the asshole because of physical contact. I think if he can, it's not in your row, so it's free play.
Right.
If he reaches the ball first, even if you went for it first, if he gets there first, that's his ball. But if he comes in contact with your body, and it's more than just like a brush,
right?
Then I think he stepped over the line and he's the asshole.
Especially, he did get booed. So.
And were your hands on the ball first?
Yeah. Like I said, it was right in front of me. So I mean, he had to literally run over, and he was at a full sprint, and I was down there touching the ball when he started batting my hand away to get it. So.
Plus, then you got to look at your kid and be like, I didn't get it.
No, she's crying. She's like, "Oh, I really wanted a ball." I was like, "Yeah, I don't know, sweetheart. Some people are just mean." You know what I mean? Like, what are you supposed to say?
And the infant, and by the way, what are you bringing an infant to a baseball game for?
They don't care.
I was sleeping the whole time. It's fine.
Yeah, but I mean, are you bringing it for the infant? Or are you going I mean, that's the one thing, like when people have babies and they're like, I'm still going to do everything I like and I'll just carry the baby around. That's not how babies work. So yeah, no, he's an asshole. You're a good man, Chris.
Oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate
it. You got it. Chris knew that, by the way. He just wanted a little compliment. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's like, here's an incident where I'm clearly in the right. Who do you think was in the right? I guess it was you, Chris.
I'm just curious.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like when people just bring their babies everywhere as if they're like, just an accessory.
Yeah, no, now you have a responsibility.
Right.
Don't go to that concert.
You got to go home, or you got to get childcare, or your wife has to stay home and you go out, or you stay home and your wife goes out, whatever it is, but you can't.
No, he loves it, no.
No, he doesn't. He's an infant.
Yeah.
He hates it.
Yeah. He has no idea who Oasis are.
I know. You think there were babies at the Oasis show?
Absolutely.
100%.
100%.
You've damaged that infant's hearing forever.
No. He's not woke. He's not going to wear headphones.
Our friend Michael Dubin, who called in last week, he got to catch another couple shows.
I know. I saw him.
But now he's got to be sad about his daughter going to college. That was my favorite thing. He's like, listen, I just dropped my daughter off in college. Yeah, I'm going to 6 Oasis shows, and I'm going to be sad about my daughter being in college. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Makes 100% sense to me.
Well, you try to fill the void with things to make you not think about, the crushing reality.
Especially in the short term?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, we'll go sing Live Forever with 90,000 other people.
That's there with Paul McCartney.
Oh, my
Paul
God.
McCartney was at the Rose Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
McCartney, DiCaprio, but he left before the encore.
Cool.
You didn't want to be in traffic.
Nah.
Billie Eilish was there.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody was there. Yeah, McCartney was standing up, taking video.
Shooting video. Yeah, it's cool.
He's the man.
I love that he can appreciate
So do I.
other people doing their thing.
And he seems like a real fan.
Right.
Lars was there again. I think Lars has been to more Oasis shows than Dubin.
And people were taking selfies with Lars.
And he was just having the time of his life.
He's down on the floor just hanging out.
That's one of his favorite, he loves Oasis.
That's great. It's like, Lars, I'm so happy you're here and everything. You're still kind of fucked up about, Napster, but still.
You bring up the Napster
Yeah,
thing.
I'd probably be like, the Napster's kind of fucked up, but you're still the man.
That would be such a bummer because everybody's happy. Oasis is around.
I'd like that you'd give him that reality check.
I'd be like, look, you're still the man, dude. You're the fucking man. I'm so glad you're here. It's kind of fucked up about Napster, but still, you're the man, dude. Can we get this selfie?
Real quick.
Because he should know. He fucked things up for a lot of us.
We're just having a good time.
Nobody even knows. There's a year and a half window that we all know how great things were.
I wonder if he knew that streaming was just going to kill everything anyway, if he would have gone that hard after Napster.
Yeah, I don't think anybody saw that coming.
No.
He's like, no, we need these CD sales.
You're stealing from us.
Right, well, good. Guess what?
Okay.
Try to get
Soon you'll get nothing.
Yeah, you better get some Spotify spins rocking and rolling.
Billions.
Yeah.
With a B.
Not me. I've been ripping 4K discs till the cows come home.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen.
Oh, you don't know. People every time you sign on to one of these streaming services, it goes, last month, last 30 days, last 7 days, you can watch this movie. Then it's going away. Where's it going? We don't know. Well, good. Guess what? I got insurance.
You know.
Yeah, I know. All right, let's take a break. We got a lot to talk about. Stay right there. We'll be back.
We will be right back with Sam Roberts Show.
The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
I bombed at the Garden. I was in a comedy group. Dane Cook sketch team, 14,000 people. And they had us go on in between Spin Doctors and Fish. We had to go up and do improv sketch. Dane was like, we should all squat down and face the other way. And when they announce us, we should jump up and spin.
Bobby, he was trying to suck you into his pose comedy.
The Bonfire, weeknights at 5 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
If it's big on the block or blowing up your feed, it's on Hip Hop Nation.
Hip Hop Nation, the sound of the culture.
The sound of the culture is on Hip Hop Nation.
What did I miss?
Yeah, me a trapping, no dark skin, country, got it out the mud, 610, thug go. The turn up starts here.
Hip Hop Nation.
Channel 44. And listen at home on Alexa, Google Home, smart TVs, and everywhere on the SiriusXM app.
The
biggest game of the season, right here, right now.
Start Saturday strong. It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
And here we go.
It all starts at 10 Eastern with Big Noon Kickoff, live with an epic pregame.
The crowd, the atmosphere, this is what makes it special.
Then it's America's #1 game.
What a hit.
The best pregame, the best announcers, the biggest games.
Down the sideline, touchdown.
It's Big Noon Saturday, noon Eastern on Fox.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, and no, this isn't a timeshare cancellation ad. I'm here to help you break free from your overpriced mobile carrier with Red Pocket Mobile. Did you know the average American wireless bill is $140 a month? At Red Pocket, plans start at just $10 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data with absolutely no games and no price increases ever. But it gets even better. Red Pocket gives you your choice of all 3 major mobile networks for the very best 5G coverage anywhere you are. And you get to keep your phone and number. At Red Pocket Mobile, you don't have to settle. I don't see how anyone could say no to getting 1 low, locked-in price and 3 5G networks. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Switch and get 1 locked-in low price, 3 5G networks, and live customer care in 2 minutes. Go to redpocket.com. That's redpocket.com, redpocket.com.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, we all have people that we go to when we want to discuss the problems going on in our lives, whatever issues that we're facing, whether that's the group text, whether that's friends at work. A lot of them aren't even listening. A lot of them are so concerned with their own issues. They're not paying attention to you. They're just smiling and nodding. That doesn't help. If I were you, I'd go to BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, and they're fully licensed in the U.S., fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. You can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Teft. That's betterhelp.com/TEFFT.
At Swish Funding, we fund small businesses like yours from $25,000 up to $2 million with cash in your account in less than 24 hours. If you've been in business for at least 1 year with monthly revenue of $50,000, you could unlock financing with rates as low as 8% and flexible payment terms tailored to your business needs. Apply today at swishfunding.com. That's SWISH funding.com.
Sirius XM mornings are
pop culture,
headlines,
personalities.
Start your day with Today Show Live on Today Show Radio.
Good morning to you.
So glad you're starting your week with us.
Then get the Celebrity Scoop with Page 6 Radio and Stars.
What Page 6? So, we hear things.
Your hot takes with the Smith Sisters on Radio Andy.
We're finally gonna get the story behind the story.
And don't miss Andy Cohen Live, the king of convo.
Lady Gaga.
Coleman Domingo.
Kylie Minogue.
One of the hardest working men in showbiz.
Thanks.
Your morning vibe, live for the morning drive. Sirius XM 102 through 109.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
People who don't talk to therapists still need help solving their life problems. Some people turn to message boards, discussion sites, or group chats with strangers for advice. But you have no idea who you're talking to. They're not licensed therapists. They aren't trained to help.
BetterHelp therapists work according to strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. It's fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. Switch therapists at any time at no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally.
As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Bennington. That's betterhelp.com/Bennington.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, and I'm here to help you cancel those outrageous cell phone bills. Ever sign up for one of those too good to be true phone deals? 1 minute you're feeling great, then suddenly you're paying over $1,000 a year. Crazy, right? You know who else thinks that's crazy? Red Pocket Mobile. That's why Red Pocket plans start at just $10 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data with no contracts and no price increases ever. Plus, Red Pocket gives you access to all 3 5G networks. You pick the one that works best where you live or work, or switch anytime for better coverage. Imagine never being stuck with one network again. And with Red Pocket, you keep your phone and your number. Why in the world would you not switch? Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Switch now and get one locked-in low price, 3 5G networks, and live customer care in less than 2 minutes. Go to redpocket.com. That's redpocket.com, redpocket.com.
This is professional golfer Mark O'Mara. You've heard me talk about Celebrity Greens, the company that builds championship-level synthetic putting greens at the homes of amateurs and professional golfers all across North America. Celebrity Greens is known for their great design, the use of the best materials, and the amazingly high-quality installations. Their greens look great and perform like natural greens that I've played on my entire career. Now, Celebrity Greens is looking for additional sales and construction partners. If you're involved in the synthetic turf business or a contractor looking to expand your business or an entrepreneur, give Celebrity Greens a call today. They are currently expanding across North America, and they will be opening new markets soon. And if you're an avid golfer wanting the convenience and the beauty of a custom green or a beautiful low-maintenance lawn in your own backyard, you should call them too. Contact Celebrity Greens at 1-888-507-7960 or visit them online at celebritygreens.com. Celebrity Greens, redefining private golf all across North America. Visit them online at celebritygreens.com. Celebrity Greens.
Let Dan Cortez talk around it, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. His backwards hat and his long hair. Yeah, so the MTV's VMAs, I guess they're going like, hey, maybe we can make something out of this. And they're, trying to mainstream it now into a real award show. They had it on CBS, like network television, which is I think the first time they've done that.
It was on every channel, by the way, and they do this. Right. I think they do this for the BET Awards too.
They've done it a lot now. Where like it's rare. They haven't done it before with CBS Network. No. It'll be across all Viacom
TBS,
channels,
TNT, everything.
Right.
It's like, oh, good. The same thing is on every channel.
So just watch it or die.
Watch this.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when they're selling commercials, it's a little easier to be like, no, we're on all the channels. So I did. I turned it on to take a look at what was going on. I thought they had a special appearance when I saw like the thumbnail before I clicked on it. I thought they had a special appearance from Andrew Dice Clay because I saw it was like the big leather jacket and the bucket hat and everything. I was like, oh, it's Dice. I was like, oh, that's LL.
The same thing happened to me.
You thought it was Dice? That's so funny.
I was like, oh, shit, they brought him back.
Right, I thought they were going to do like, oh, you remember he was banned because of a performance at the VMAs, I think. And then I was like, oh, they got Dice back. And then I clicked. I was like, oh, it's just LL kind of dressed up as Dice. I guess that's cool.
I don't know if he's dressed up like him.
He looks like Dice to me. He looked like Dice to Troy, too. And we didn't talk about this.
No, I swear.
No, you guys didn't.
So the fact that we lined up on this means he is kind of dressed up like Dice. And then I saw our pal Kenny G was on stage. Remember, Kenny G was in studio not too long ago. And Kenny G is a guy who loves being good at the flute. That was the real takeaway, that he's like, he wakes up in the morning realizing he's goated. And like, there's nobody better than him.
That interview was so much fun.
He was great. And he carries it so well. He's like, no, it's awesome. Like, it's such a good time. He walks around with his flute.
Just ready.
Right, because he's like, I practice every day. Like, he adores playing the flute. He loves playing that flute. And the fact that he's the best at playing the flute makes him love playing the flute even more, which makes him so dangerous to anybody else that wants to be the best at the flute.
Good luck.
Because the fact that he's the best is making him practice more because he loves it so much, which is making him better. And it's like, shit.
He must love that it's 2025 and people are still reaching out and being like, hey, can you do something?
Doja Cat was.
Yeah.
Doja Cat. She's like, hey.
But I mean, even when Kanye did that thing, like, he was well past being,
Oh, when Kanye reached out to be like, hey, will you like do a little flute song while I propose to the lovely Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
Yes. But I mean, the idea of like, because he wasn't cool when the VMAs were cool.
No.
Kenny G was not cool. Kenny G was like the artist that you said, like, if you're trying to describe the nerd.
We hadn't turned the corner on him yet.
No, because back then you didn't have an appreciation for people that were skilled.
Right.
And that also was like adult contemporary.
Right, and there was nothing worse than being an adult.
Yeah.
Being an adult sucked. Yeah. That was the worst thing you could be as a grown-up. And grown-ups love Kenny G. They love the flute.
They love to relax.
Yeah, because we were driving them nuts. So, but yeah, Doja Cat, I guess, has Kenny G opening up for her on the song, and then she had Kenny G live. It was the first performance of the night. First, she shows up on the big screen as Max Headroom.
Which is great.
And I was like, this is fantastic. I wouldn't mind if Doja Cat did this permanently. Any shout out to Max Headroom is going to get over with me. That's confirmed. And then Kenny G shows up in the Beetlejuice house or whatever this was. And I'm like, this is awesome. Listen to Kenny G just belt it out. These kids are paid to go nuts. That's Kenny G.
That's Doja Cat.
Oh. All right, Kenny's like, any more?
Yeah,
nope.
He's probably like, we could do an extended intro.
Yeah, that was it for Kenny G, unfortunately. But then Doja did her thing.
Yeah, she's great.
She's great.
Yeah.
Doja Cat.
But
I was happy to see Kenny G.
I could have had more Kenny G.
Yeah, just Doja Cat dancing to Kenny G, I think would have been it for me.
And I respected her already.
But the fact that she calls in Kenny G and is like, yeah, I'm going to need you for this one. Yeah. That's what I mean about this idea of kids like kid stuff and adults like adult stuff. That's done. That's over. Because the internet has made it so that time doesn't exist. It's all just a loop. There is no time anymore. There's no, we grew up with a very linear timeline. Time isn't a thing anymore. So it's like, oh, I just found out about Kenny G because you saw him on the internet somewhere.
TikTok, maybe.
Right.
Who knows?
And so Doja Cat's just like, I just heard of Kenny G. And
they're like, she just heard of Kenny G?
I think so. And they're like, you just now? And she's like, yeah, he's great. You didn't hear about this?
Have you heard these flutes?
And they're like, no, I heard all the flute songs before. Yeah, let's get him on the track. All right. And then all of a sudden, Kenny G's contemporary again.
I think that's great.
It's all a mishmash.
I was watching with my daughter. I was like, sit back, watch this.
Right.
Watch a master at work.
Yeah. Watch some real artists.
Right.
You know what would be really cool?
No.
Is if you could flip over to MTV2 and then there's just a Kenny G performance over there.
Right.
He walks off the stage and does it.
That would be sick for us.
Like an extended version.
Yeah, for more Kenny G, tune over to MTV2.
Kind of like how ESPN2 does the Manning cast.
Right.
They should have done the Kenny cast.
The Kenny cast. Kenny's just playing flute, and you can see
every musical performance. He just figures out a way to get in there.
Well, it's a dual screen, so Kenny's just in a room backstage watching the show with us, but he's playing the flute over it the whole time.
Busta Rhymes comes out.
Yeah.
Sick.
Kenny's like.
I would love to hear Kenny G sing "What the Dillio" on a flute.
How much money do you have? I'm sure you could book that.
That's true. Hey, by the way, I remember a time when my friends approached me and they said, "Hey Sam, what the Dillio?" And I said,
Right.
And I had to learn that. But
6, 7.
But then you go home and you talk to your parents and you say, "What the Dillio?" and they're terrified. It's the same thing that goes on now. You say, "What the Dillio?"
Sam Roche, what's your name?
Let's go to Tony in Mississippi. What's up, Tony?
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, man.
Sam.
Yeah.
Sam, I thought you might want to know that Kenny G plays the saxophone.
Come on, bro.
What?
Come on, bro. He's a flautist. I seen him play the flute. No.
Okay.
Michael Bolton plays the saxophone.
What are you talking about?
Who plays the sax?
No.
BB King played the sax.
Kenny G plays the flute.
Bleeding Gums Murphy played. Oh, he plays the saxophone.
Oh. Oh, is that a saxophone?
Yeah.
What?
That's
Why
not a
is this?
flute?
No, saxophones look like what
Fuck
Lisa
outta
Simpson
here.
played.
Yeah,
saxophone is a big thing with loops and shit in it. That's a flute.
He plays a straight saxophone.
That's a
It's
flute.
an odd one, but it's not a flute. No, a flute is like a whistly noise that you play from the side.
And he'd probably be very insulted to hear we just think he's just sitting around playing the flute all day. Like the flute is not a respected instrument.
I don't think so.
What the?
No, that's
Troy, you knew this?
That's a flute.
Did you know this? Be honest.
that Kenny G plays a saxophone?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you didn't correct Sam.
It's Sam Shaw. I'm not here to correct.
That's a good point.
Honestly, I appreciate it because I feel like
That's a good point.
I did a whole thing about the flute. And if you had been like, it's a saxophone, I'd be like, great. I wanted to say the word flute is a much funnier word. Like the idea that Kenny G plays the flute is a funnier thing.
I understand the humor in that.
Right.
He did.
So that's why I did not correct you.
And by the way, going forward, he still plays the flute.
And by the way, people are so angry.
Get angry.
They're called, what is Sam doing?
He's playing
It's a sax!
It's a flute.
A saxophone
And
bends.
there's a big chunky thing at the bottom. There's a curve at the bottom.
Well, there's not just one kind of saxophone.
No, there
of
is.
course,
It's
there's
the one
only
that Bleeding Gums Murphy
Bleeding Gums Murphy plays it.
Yeah.
Like, you know who plays the saxophone? That shirtless guy in the Lost Boys.
Yes.
That's a saxophone.
That's a flute.
Kenny G plays the flute. Just because you put a wide mouth on the end of it doesn't mean it's not a flute.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's
I don't
a flute.
accept this.
And I watched the VMAs. I saw him playing the flute.
Yeah, it was totally
he was
a flute.
in studio with us. I saw him playing the flute. He's the best flautist.
Nobody said, hey, can you take out your saxophone?
No, I think Fabio plays the saxophone.
His broken nose.
If I remember. Well, yeah, bird flew into it while he was on a roller coaster. But it's certainly a flute.
Get out of here.
And he played the flute with Doja Cat.
Yep.
And Doja Cat loved it. She thought it was great. And she opened the show with it. She's not going to open the show with a saxophone.
No.
It's a waste of everyone's time.
What's your name?
So yeah, we had Doja Cat and Kenny G. And then I did notice that they just started inventing icon awards. Because I was like, okay. So like, for me, I figured that they would have some bring the house down performance to end the show. And I figured that I would miss it, because I was going to go to bed. See, Tony Burton says he plays a soprano saxophone. But does that mean like...
saying.
Woke up this morning. Is that just... No, a soprano saxophone just means you play the sax in Jersey. That's a different thing altogether.
You still think it's a flute?
It's a flute.
All right, I'm going with Sam.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a soprano saxophone. You know who sings the soprano? You know who plays the soprano saxophone? Uncle June.
Yep.
When he's singing all that opera music. If you'd allow me a moment. Yeah. No, I don't think so. What are you going to do? Yeah, John Popper plays the mouth saxophone. It's a harmonica. Okay?
I mean, to be fair, they're all... you use your mouth on all of them.
You know what I'm saying? That's called the mouth saxophone.
That's implying that the saxophone
well, there's buttons.
is used
There's buttons on the real saxophone.
with a different orifice.
That's right. Well, you can. You don't think Kenny G could play his flute out of his ass?
Oh, you for sure can.
He could.
Let's ask Nicole.
He could.
See if she knows.
Okay.
Might take that down.
Ladies and gentlemen, entering the studio, wherever you want, Nicole, wherever you're comfortable.
Over there.
Sit across from me so I can look into your eyes.
That's the way you started Monday.
Nicole Biggins is here. You know her from the Morning Mashup and from the Satisfying Podcast that is back today, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Video launches after this show at 11 a.m. Eastern. The audio is already out there. You can listen after today's show on the SiriusXM app.
Yeah, you can.
Kenny G.
I can't with that.
Plays the flute? That's a flute.
No, it's a clarinet. Doesn't he play a clarinet?
See?
Okay.
You know what they're telling us?
I'll take that.
I'll take clarinet all day. You know what they're telling us?
An oboe? I don't know. What is it?
It's an oboe.
Is
you know
it?
No.
Oboe.
They're saying...
Who's there?
They are the callers and Troy and Super Agent Tony Burton are the people that are saying these are the
That's a flute?
No, I said it's a flute.
It's not a flute.
And I stand by that.
He doesn't play the flute. He never did.
He's a flautist.
He's not a flautist.
Yes,
he's not
is.
Lizzo.
Yes, he is. And he's better than Lizzo.
No, he is?
Way better than Lizzo at the flute.
No, man.
That's like an extra thing, Lizzo. No, you know what it is?
I'm pretty sure you talked to him about playing the flute when he was in
I think I said flute.
Yeah.
It's not a flute.
I think it is. I saw it in person.
When you hear him...
Couldn't wait to play it.
When I hear him, it just like that was the sound of my childhood.
Who liked that?
When my mom and dad had like people over for dinner, they'd always turn on the Kenny G.
Right? And you just hear keys hit a jar.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, in my family. Who knows?
I love that. I thought you were going to say they would play Kenny G so you couldn't to muffle out their arguing with each other.
My parents never argued. That's just
Really?
me and Matt. No, my parents were not arguers. Not in front of us.
It's probably better that you guys do argue because then you don't let Well, you kind of let resentments build, but you get it out.
Joking? I hate him still right now after whatever happened last night.
I know you do. But apparently, there's a saxophone that doesn't look like a saxophone.
It's like...
And that's what Kenny G plays. Super Agent Tony Burton and the callers and Troy and our AI overlords say that Kenny G plays the soprano saxophone.
So it's like it's almost like a saxophone clarinet.
It's not a clarinet.
It's a flute.
It's not a flute's like this. It's okay, to the
that's
side.
Right.
The flute is
to
the side.
That's a good.
Shit.
This is how you do it. But yes, it is a good argument because that's not how you play a flute.
Still, I was watching the VMAs last night. It seemed like a flute.
That's a good argument.
And I saw him in here, and I think I said flute, and he didn't correct me.
Can someone please, because he didn't want to make you feel dumb, can you please pull up a picture of someone playing a flute?
No, you're right.
It's like
right. Lizzo plays the flute.
Yes,
she's a flautist.
But
she's a part-time fluter.
She's a part-time fluter?
Yeah, she's more about the juice.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
All about the juice.
Yeah.
No, I feel like this is kind of like it's a morphed clarinet and saxophone.
Lizzo went.
There it is.
There
That's
it is.
a flute.
That's a type of flute. But Kenny G also plays a type of flute.
That's still not a saxophone.
It's not a saxophone.
Anyways.
Lizzo went nowhere, huh?
I mean, she's certainly losing weight. It's about all she's got going on at the moment.
Listeners and fans and streams.
Yeah.
Sam.
Well, I don't know.
It's not going because she started taking herself very seriously.
She was really on top of the world. Like she was like literally killing it. I actually heard from people here that she wasn't super easy to work with.
Yeah, that's a downfall.
There's a little diva vibe going up, which I think like can be like okay on some level. But when you start treating people like shit, then it's not.
You gotta have more than 2 hits to treat people like shit.
Well, she's had a little bit more than 2 hits, doesn't she?
I don't know. I know. Blame it like.
Let me go
Blame
check.
it on my Jews.
Yeah,
I know that one.
Yeah.
I would say
she doesn't have diva level hits.
I'd say 4.
4 hits.
Like she couldn't perform if VH1 did another Divas concert.
Yes,
she couldn't do it. It'd be like she would introduce the Divas.
No, I think she could probably. She's got a pretty strong voice.
About
and a
damn
strong
time.
Prevence. Prevence? Did I just say?
She has a presence. She does have a bit of a presence.
Boys, Juice, Good as Hell,
Yeah.
Truth Hurts.
She's got a good amount of
That's
songs.
5, yeah.
We played all those hits because I play the hits, and we've played them all. Just saying.
You have.
Just saying.
Yeah, you have. Justin in Philly. What's up, Justin?
Hey, gentlemen, you're New Yorkers. Have a little culture. He plays a golden clarinet. The flute is played with the nostrils.
See?
Which is why cocaine addicts make such great flautists.
Flautist.
No, you whistle it. You're not. Was that a joke? Okay.
It's
You're
not a
joke.
clarinet.
No, you whistle kind of into it. You do like a little thing with your lips. You make them.
Do you think he
this
did good
shit.
with Doja Cat?
Do I think what?
He did good with Doja Cat?
I think he did okay. It just made me feel weird. If everyone didn't go WTF, like I just was like, "What's happening? This is how we're doing. This is how we're starting."
I thought it was Max Headroom and Kenny G. Yeah.
Also, how has he not changed his hair in this many years?
He's got
that's
great
still-
hair.
Does he?
I think so. I mean, look, if he hasn't lost it, it's pretty impressive. You
It's
know?
like beautiful long pubic hair locks, kind of. That's the vibe I get.
Yeah, and when you have a look like that, it's tough to change it unless God is telling you it's time to change it.
He should like Sam it and just shave it.
I don't know, because he's kind of like a...
That's his look.
That's his look, and he's like a sleight of frame guy. I think if he went bald, he would look like an assistant principal.
Could be a cool new look.
You think so? Get little wiener glasses too. He'd look like Travis.
And wear like a Kangol hat, like Samuel L. Jackson, like kind of he could turn it into kind of like be like.
I don't think that'd be cool.
No?
I think he would look like the lead singer from the New Radicals if he did that.
I don't know.
He's got the dreamer's disease.
It's hard to change your look. Remember when everybody got all out of sorts when Weird Al got LASIK, stopped wearing glasses, and shaved off his little mustache?
Yeah.
I don't remember being
It's
up in
tough
arms
to-
about it. But I mean,
Look,
everybody was like, "What are you
people were.
doing? That's
I
not."
had to do it.
People don't like
I changed
change.
my look.
You did
It
change
was
your
a
look,
big deal.
and it was the
You're
biggest,
not
the
Kenny
greatest
G or
change.
Weird Al.
Yeah, I am.
He is that level.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. That's why Nicole's here, and you. I don't know even who turned on your mic.
Oh, sorry about that.
I did notice though that 2 things. I enjoy that the VMAs are skewing more for our generation.
It was like Busta Rhymes, Mariah. The whole thing was bizarre. Ricky Martin.
They were making up legacy awards to give out. Like just made them up. And also all the good stuff happened like by 9:45.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like all
Yes.
like the sort of like noteworthy stuff because they realized we were going to bed.
Yeah.
All the old folks
Yes.
are going to bed. But yeah, the awards that I got were Ricky Martin received, and I don't know that who Ricky Martin received the Latin Icon Award.
What?
Yes, he did.
I mean, he is a Latin icon.
Yes, I just didn't know that was an award.
No, okay, they can make up whatever they want. It's their award show.
I think they just wanted Ricky Martin to do Vida Loca, Ole Ale Ale, Bailamos.
It's like when they gave Michael Jackson the Artist of the Millennium Award.
That's right.
You love to do an accent.
I just think all of his songs are great.
Wait until you hear Sam's accent on this episode of Satisfying that comes out today. He does an amazing
She didn't know who Je suis Smollett was.
I was like, who is this? I don't know this man.
And then the accent got heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier.
All right, so we got the Latin...
it was the Latin Icon Award.
Okay.
And then Busta Bust was out there.
You really want...
And he did great, by the way. By the way, Ricky Martin did great.
Yeah, I mean...
Ricky still got it.
He does.
And he was singing for real.
Right.
And he was doing all the great songs.
Do you think Mariah, that was live at all?
Well, we'll get there. And he was dancing and everything. Ricky's still amazing.
He's
and he looked genuine. Yeah, he's bilamosing. Which, by the way, the reason that I was laughing is because that's an Enrique song.
It's all the same, right?
Yeah, but he was bilamosing, and he was great. And then they gave him the award that they made up. And then Busta Rhymes came out, and Busta Rhymes was still great.
I mean, he's Busta. I feel like he'll be able to do this if he's 95.
But it actually takes cardio and conditioning to be able to rap that fast for an extended period of time. Like, I thought he was going to lose it, and he really didn't. And even though I was kind of bummed out that they had, I believe it was Glorilla, come out to do Missy Misdemeanor Elliott's part.
Yes.
I was hoping like Missy would show up.
I was hoping that as well.
She did not. She's pretty busy. But Glorilla showed up and did it. But then they gave him the Rock. I had to write him down.
Okay.
The Rock the Bells Visionary Award.
Oh, we have Rock the Bells Radio right here.
Because it's LL Cool J's brand.
I know.
The host generally doesn't get to bring their own awards.
You remember my infamous bad moment interview with him, or bad moment in an interview with him?
With who, LL?
With LL. I was like, can you just please lick your lips for me? He was not having it.
What did he say?
Absolutely not.
He don't.
I was like, please?
Well, that's an objectification.
I don't give a shit.
No?
That's embarrassing.
I'm objectified all the time. Who cares? Lick your fucking lips for me.
Do it.
Do it.
And he wouldn't do it?
No.
You think it's bad, Troy?
What was if he was like, show me some titty?
I'd show him some titty.
Right, so you're asking the wrong girl.
I'll show him. I'll show you a titty if you give me a lick lip.
Yeah. Lick lip. Yeah.
It's a rough day today.
No, it's okay.
Oh, I'm having a rough go of it.
It's okay. But it would be like if I went to the VMAs and was like, hey, I'd like to hand out the Not Sam Award for Excellence. Mm-hmm. And they'd be like, what does this have to do with MTV or Video Music Awards?
Well, to get you in the building, maybe they have to do that.
That's right. That's right. Can I give my own award? And they're like, you want an award? No, I want to give it. I want my own category.
But you'll show up? You'll do it?
I'll host the show if I can have my own category and just give it to whatever artist I want.
What category would you choose?
The Not Sam Award for Excellence.
Okay, and it just be someone
in
you
music.
thought was awesome?
And I would probably give it to Kanye.
Perfect.
Wouldn't that be? No, that's what I insist on. They're like, okay, they're just holding their breath during the whole segment.
Post Pablo area.
Yeah. Mainly for the new stuff.
Something just popped up on my Insta today, and it was like, remember the text message forever ago when he first started losing his mind? I mean, he lost it a long time ago, but he just tweeted or X'd or Twixt. Kim's got diarrhea all the time, way more than a normal person. Like, he actually tweeted that.
This is when they were going through troubles?
Oh, yeah, at the beginning of the troubles.
Right.
Although I feels like there was really in the thick of it at that point.
Right, where it was like, I'm so mad that she's sleeping with Pete Davidson. I'm going to tell the world about her diarrhea.
Yeah, I mean, she has it. So much of the diarrhea.
Well, she's probably on weight loss supplements that were giving her diarrhea.
Just saying that.
Oh, you don't think it's true?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think about her bowel movements that often.
That's why it's more than you think.
Okay.
It makes perfect sense. Then they gave the Video Vanguard Award out, which previously, I think the last time I actually watched the VMAs was probably like 2 years ago. And I think P. Diddy got the Video Vanguard Award.
There it is.
There it is. Oh, Kim. Oh, this was in his stories.
Yeah.
Kim has diarrhea a lot. Oh, Kanye West responds to a fake diarrhea post about Kim Kardashian. Fake post? Did you fall for something?
No, he really did that. It's fake?
It says...
No, this happened forever ago, and I think he did do it.
Kanye writes, this was not from me. Someone copied my style of text and wrote something not funny.
Sure, pal.
I know you guys are going to be disappointed, but I actually didn't write the teat. He means tweet. That said, Friends wasn't funny either, but I wish I'd had, because, and then he starts writing, he goes on and on and on and on, but it says it wasn't him.
Likely story. Just because Kanye said it wasn't him, that you're going to believe that. No, that was 100% something that he would tweet.
You don't think he tricked you?
No.
Okay.
He didn't trick me.
Okay, well, it says he did.
He didn't.
Okay. All right. And you think Kenny G doesn't play the flute?
I think Kenny G does not play the flute.
Okay, all right. So I guess we're living in your world.
Yeah.
It's your world. We just live in it.
I mean, sooner you know that, the better off you'll be.
Mariah Carey won the Video Vanguard, which, yeah, like I said, the last time I saw P. Diddy won that award. And they all celebrated him, and like 6 months later, they were like, we're putting him in jail now.
Yeah, and also, like, you don't want to follow up with like getting that award after Diddy. Like,
right.
Even, like, it just feels icky now. Just maybe they get rid of it.
Well, then when I was watching Mariah Carey perform all the songs from our youth, and, I mean, that lady is not okay. Someone needs to check on her.
I know.
Like, I mean, they're locking up Wendy Williams for less than that.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, she couldn't move.
Well, I mean, that's been like that anytime she does like any Christmas stuff, like around like the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree every year. Like, it's always like they have to have her in like one spot. You know, there's got to be all like backing vocals, if not just only.
I mean, it's a lot more. It's literally just lip syncing the songs.
You think she's fully, you don't think she made
She
a
did not
sound?
sing one note. No, she was mute the entire time.
She can't even really, like she can't even be trusted to
But
like
she didn't walk.
But yes, walk
You think
back
she
and forth.
sang?
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong.
And then she was doing like a little bit of mom dancing.
Yeah, like
you know
Elaine.
what I mean? Yeah, exactly. She did a
Elaine.
little Elaine dancing while she had like real dancers all around her. But that's the thing, is like she didn't move.
Mm-hmm.
When she did, it was very, very slowly, and she didn't change her facial expression at all.
No.
Like, something's wrong. There's something
amiss. Yeah, she looked a little bit like she drugged. But this also, she's been doing this. Like, this is how she's been performing, I feel like, the last, like, 15, 20 years almost.
I think some horrible things happened to this poor woman.
You think?
Horrible things.
And she's probably using medication to hide that pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
Wasn't she in a relationship or something with Tommy Mottola?
Yeah, man.
He's the devil.
Oh, I know.
How'd you find out?
From Michael Jackson.
Same dude.
Really?
Yes. Yes, I found out one day in Times Square there were all these signs. Yeah. No, I think like
she's got some deep-rooted issues. She's got some skeletons.
And those two kids with Nick Cannon didn't help.
No, didn't he tattoo Mariah like massively all over his back?
He did.
I think he tried to hide it though. He might have tattooed.
He put a shirt
over
on.
It. Yeah, that's all he had to do.
Yeah.
It was hidden.
Yeah. I mean, look, here's the problem. Every song was amazing.
Well, it's like you said, it was our youth. So
these songs are incredible.
Yeah.
Except
wasn't her.
And I mean, by the way, she shouldn't be able to sing them anymore.
No, because it's like a muscle.
Right.
That's how he covered with Christ. Okay.
Oh, Christ. Yeah. Well, he's repopulating the earth, so God bless Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's just riding that roller coaster in Playland as the video's playing behind her.
What a time. Her hits were the shit.
So she also got the Video Vanguard Award. So Mariah Carey, Busta Rhymes, and
she's
Ricky
walking.
Martin.
I'm sorry, look, she's walking.
I mean, really
look
slowly.
Look at her walk.
Slowly and cautiously.
Yes.
It looks like she's walking on a hockey rink.
Okay, and then she does a little...
Without skates.
She does like a little knee bounce.
That's the Elaine thing.
Yeah.
This is the mom dance.
I'm sorry, she looks good.
She does.
She looks great, but I mean... It looks like there's something wrong.
Yeah, there is.
She might as well. They should have
There
just
is,
put a chair.
She's medicated.
Yeah, but that's
to mask a lot.
A lot of pain. And
Yeah.
you know, like these poor divas,
That's-
like it doesn't end well for them.
No, that's what I thought. That's exactly what
Like
I.
they don't age gracefully, and life is great.
And we, the world, just like throws them in the garbage when we're done with them.
1,000,000%. That's where they belong.
But I think what? No, we're not advocating for it.
Making a joke.
That's right. That's right. It's about time this one ends up in the dump.
But like, do you think that she's got Diddy stories? Definitely.
Yes. Horrible ones.
Horrible.
Because she was so young when she started too, right?
Yeah.
Not good.
Well,
Not
she
good.
had to leave her. Like wasn't she like abused badly? Like as a child, like she had to like escape her home, only to just run into the arms of the.
All of them.
scary-
Celine Dion got
Yeah.
married to that weirdo French guy when she was.
I don't think he did anything bad to her.
She was like 7 years old.
No, she wasn't.
She might have been 16.
I think she was older than that.
No,
even.
bro. She was like too young to be dating that weirdo French guy.
I mean, Rye though, she's looking thick and like good though. Like
She looks
good
great.
Thick.
She looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean,
God bless her.
I think she's trying to make sure her hair doesn't fall off,
It's
but she
definitely
looks great.
That is a serious wig, and it looks like a heavy
but
wig.
that's fine.
That's
But
okay.
that's fine.
No
I don't mind it at all.
No.
And they kept bringing up the fact that she dressed up They kept saying she dressed in drag in the Obsessed video.
Yeah.
Like, they mentioned it like 4 or 5 times throughout the performance. And I'm like, if you want to say she took a shot at Eminem, just say she took a shot at Eminem. Just say it.
Yeah.
Because she is the only one that got one over on him.
I do kind of want to know, like, I just wanted, like, I wish I could have been a fly on the wall. I just feel like there's something awkward about picturing the two of them together.
Just 2 lunatics?
Yeah, just like sitting, like, while they're like snuggling at home watching a movie. Like, I feel like it wasn't real.
Right.
Like, they didn't hook up. They didn't bang.
Well, yeah, because they're famous enough that it's like, I'm not 100% sure that they're humans.
Right.
And also, I mean, Eminem's kind of weird when you look at him and watch him now.
And she's like a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she almost could like dominate him.
And it seems like Eminem's had a lot of work done now.
Physically dominate him.
I think so.
Like,
but that's not bad.
A bigger chick than him.
But that's not bad.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's just, I just picture it. It just feels wrong.
You think so?
It just feels wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they did the Ozzy tribute, too.
That was sick, I thought.
Well, you just liked it because Youngblood wears his pants so low. You like how low he wears his pants.
You have no idea. I have one friend that we just DM
about Youngblood?
Oh.
That's so pathetic.
Oh, he's so hot.
I know.
Oh.
A couple of 40-year-olds DMing about Youngblood.
Oh.
It's just when you phrase it a
Look
certain
at
way.
him.
No, I know. He's super
Come
hot.
on. He's like dirty and like grungy and yummy.
Huh?
Oh my goodness.
Come on.
I know, right?
That's what you think. When you look at him, you're like, oh, he's so dirty and grungy and yummy.
Honestly,
don't you?
I don't look at him and think yummy.
You don't think yummy?
No.
When I look at
Delicious.
I think the whole thing feels like a put on. But
his whole thing?
His whole gimmick. But he's a great vocal. He's a really good vocalist.
Thank you.
Incredible.
Like he sings the songs really well.
Yeah, he's got a great voice.
And then he starts headbanging and I'm like,
just stop.
Okay.
No one is cool enough for you. No one.
Lots of people are cool enough for me.
Who's cooler than that dude right there?
Troy, I think you're cooler than Youngblood.
Buddy.
Yeah, I think you're pretty cool. You know what I mean? Because you're not trying to impress anybody. That's cool.
Yeah.
He's not trying to impress anybody. He's just being a rock
Youngblood is trying to literally impress everybody.
He's being a rock star. He's a rock star.
That's such a gimmick. They literally call him that. They say it. I'm a rock star.
He is.
No, he's not.
I feel like he's like,
there's no more rock stars.
There really aren't. And so he's the last of a dying breed.
He's not. He's acting. Here's the thing. He's acting like a rock star that was defined for him before he came.
Look at his jaw structure. Just look at that. Those lips.
Yeah.
You remember when he dated Halsey?
No.
They were so hot together.
Troy, you remember that?
No.
Don't you remember?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Why you gotta hate on him? And then doing that with Aerosmith? Like, first of all, he got to perform with Ozzy before Ozzy passed away.
Shout out.
And then got to do this with Aerosmith. I mean, for him, a kid who's like a rocker, whether you think so or not, that's probably like so cool for him, like bucket list items. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I got to like...
Ozzy was.
Yeah.
Not Aerosmith?
It's a different deal.
Are you joking?
Dude, they have a ride at Disney.
I mean,
that's what I mean. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, no, I think that Ozzy...
You just tried to say that like Aerosmith is not like iconic? Like that.
I didn't say that.
What, but you were just like, like that's not a big deal.
I think, if you're...
You don't think it's a big deal that he got to sing with Steven Tyler? They have the same mouth.
Oh, they do!
They literally have 2 giant mouths.
Yeah, my mouth is based on Steven Tyler's mouth.
Oh.
He really is created in a laboratory to just put the features together. Like, what if we put Mick Jagger's pants on him? Steven Tyler's mouth on him.
All the memes and like videos circulating the internet of Youngblood all have George Michael, I'll be your father figure. He loves it and he's owning it, and he could be my daddy.
That's great. That's great.
Oh.
You know why he couldn't be your daddy?
Why?
Much younger.
Much younger than me. In another world.
But would you get excited about being his mommy?
Yeah.
Would you be a sugar mama to somebody?
I don't know.
Have you thought about that? Like, you to the point where, like, I mean, because you could pull off either way, if I'm being truthful.
Yeah.
But, like, you could graduate from, like, groupie to like, mother.
Mother?
You could be in that category, you know what I mean?
I feel
you could be a mother.
No, I don't want to be a mother.
Why?
I feel like it would make me feel weird. Actually.
Go ahead.
I did take somebody's virginity a long time ago just to be a mother. Because I thought it would be fun.
Right.
And it was.
It was.
Right? It's like
a
bucket list item. Okay, I did that.
Right. Like, you were at the point where...
He was younger than me, and I was like,
right.
I'll show you the way.
You could take care of somebody.
I did. But I don't think in like an actual relationship I'd want that. Like, I think I like being... not dominated, but like I like have like...
You still like being under somebody's arm.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to be the small spoon, not the big spoon.
I see. But what about if you're the small spoon, but you know it's only because you allow it? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, honey, you can be the big spoon.
Like, do you think you could ever be with somebody older?
I'm not looking for a muffa, if that's what you're asking.
But do you think that you...
But there are many guys that are.
But do you think you could be, like, attracted to, like, a woman that was, like I don't know, 15 years older than you? And, like, want to hook up with her?
I mean...
Jess will forgive you. You could say it.
15 is... I think so.
Yeah?
I think so. Yeah, I don't... yeah, more so than, like...
Younger.
I could see being attracted to somebody in their 50s.
Marissa Tomei's 60.
Then yeah, easy.
Done.
Marissa Tomei could be muffa.
Yeah. Stop saying
Why?
Me too.
I think you need to embrace that part. Like, what's her face? The we love from the second season and the first season of White Lotus.
Oh, yeah, it's Jennifer Coolidge.
That's your future.
Yeah.
Couldn't you see it?
I mean,
she's still having a great time.
Yeah.
And still a sex symbol.
Yeah.
Jennifer Coolidge, are you kidding me? Stifler's mom?
Okay. I'll do it.
59.
Salma Hayek's 59. Forget about it.
And what about Demi Moore? Does she do it for you? She's
100%. Yeah, except she turned into that monster thing.
Okay. That's true. All right, so put that aside.
Yeah, I would tell her, you don't need the substance, dude.
No.
Demi Moore's 62.
Right.
No. And she just looks.
Wait till she's 67.
What about Kris Jenner? Would you want
6'7".
Oh my god, I can't with that shit. I hate the
You
6'7".
too, right?
Oh, the
It's
fucking
killing us.
6'7".
It's killing us.
I don't understand it.
It's killing us. No, Kris Jenner, I don't like a lot of obvious work done.
It's not obvious.
It's very obvious.
No, I mean, we know it because she's, obviously we've seen her before.
It's literally the movie The Substance.
Okay,
that's what that movie's about.
When you look at her right now, she looks, she looks beautiful.
Couldn't be more...
She looks beautiful.
Imagine getting work done to try to look more like your daughter. It's scary. Like,
no. Her daughter just happens to look like her. She came from her body, from her womb.
Neither one of those bodies were created by God.
So what? Looks good.
Yeah, no, that's frightening. I think that, like, I would, number one, be worried about breaking it, and number two, be worried about all the psychological issues that go along with, that amount of plastic surgery. She looks like George Hamilton.
No, she doesn't. Wait, do you feel like people who have like a lot of plastic surgery before they meet their partner, like, get worried about procreating because they're like, okay, this is not what my nose looks like. This is not what my body looks like.
If you're having that much plastic surgery before you're like 38, you're a lunatic.
Okay, but what if you did? Do you think that, like, I mean, right now I feel like all of Hollywood and just like
Hollyweird. That's what I call it.
I feel like they are doing all like filler and Botox and all this stuff. But if you like get all this surgery, like, don't you feel like you have to tell them our children are going to look nothing like this? I was hideous before.
If you're 38 and have plastic surgery to the point that you're not recognizable from who you were before, everybody knows you've had plastic surgery.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're 38, you'd have a nip, a tuck.
Yeah.
But like, no, you have much larger issues at that point because you're like, you got a lot of psychologically going on.
I just would also be scared, like my kid being like, "Oh, I'm hideous. Why are you so beautiful? I'm so ugly." And it's
you're like, "That's because I was ugly. I tricked you."
You see, Kelly Osbourne became a different person.
She did. That's true.
She looks amazing.
She looks great, but she's a totally different person.
Right. And it's like, and then her kid's like, "Why do I look like young Kelly? I want to look like
Right. Well, sorry.
Right. But imagine like seeing your daughter and going like, "No, I want to get plastic surgery to look more like her."
Yeah, I understand. It's a little bit
It
weird.
freaked me out.
But I don't know if it's to look more like her. It's I think she's just like the whole family's obsessed with like youth in general, especially her, especially with like.
Which is, by the way, one of the worst qualities anybody could ever have. Yeah.
Okay.
A person being obsessed with youth and trying to hold on to that and not gracefully aging and like embracing stages of life. That's how you're like, oh, forget about a red flag. The riptide has already taken you away.
I don't think there's anything. Yes, it can go to the extreme, but I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to, like, if there's things that you can do.
She's trying to join that Brian Johnson cult and be young forever.
100%.
You hear about that guy who's going to live forever, he thinks?
The dude who started he did an episode.
Vampire.
I think he looks amazing.
You do.
Like, I don't think he's like attractive, but you can see like the change of like how he's been living.
That's true. And all it takes is you can live forever, but you have to be a weirdo the whole time.
Yes. I mean,
I'm not willing to do that.
He's almost weirder than Mark Zuckerberg. Like, remember when we watched the video?
That's true. And Mark will live forever too.
Wait, but you remember what was the interview where he was so awkward at the beginning? Theo. Yeah, look at this dude. He's like aging backwards. He's Benjamin Button. So I want whatever he's having.
No, he's not Benjamin Button because it doesn't look even remotely natural.
Yeah, but he hasn't had surgery.
This guy?
This guy is. It's all.
How do we know that he has that
He's doing like all the NAD injections.
He said it
and
on
he's doing-
YouTube.
Yeah,
It's got to be
He's doing the
Troy.
skin peels and stuff.
It's got to be true.
Yeah.
He said it.
And he said Kenny G plays the flute, so it must be the flute.
That's right.
Isn't he the one that monitors his son's boners?
Yes, he does.
I think that's how that story first started.
He put a C ring on him.
Yeah. You don't want to be like that
No,
guy.
but I mean, he's clearly like the things he's ingesting are working.
At what cost?
I also want to ingest them, and I don't care the cost.
And by the way, it's all he does with his life.
Okay, but
all he does with his life is try to not die. And it's like, how about live a little bit? And like,
let him come out with me for a night.
What happened to the kids? I don't know.
Oh my God.
One of them was walking up on the monorail.
I hate you guys. I got trolled by Parker.
No.
Bad.
Your daughter?
Hmm? She went to a Sweet 16 this weekend.
Super Sweet 16?
She's 11 and a half.
What?
Yes. But it was her.
Supervised?
Yes. But look at
Did you go?
No, it was.
Who
I wasn't
supervised?
invited. It was like it was at like a country club.
So supervised? Yes.
Yes.
Who went? An adult? No.
Yes, her parents, it was
Unsupervised.
family, it was like a whole thing.
Oh, boy.
And Matt was like, I don't want her going to this. And I was like, but these are like her gymnastics teammates. Like she's going to be with some of them are younger.
Oh,
But
no,
she was like, I don't
not
need them.
a Sweet 16 for a girls' sports team, and they bring out the 11-year-old?
So then I got nervous when she was on her way. And this is what I wrote to her. You can see this whole text thread. You're going to.
By the way, the last time, these are texts with Nicole's daughter, by the way. The last time Nicole's daughter went out with questionable friends that I had heard about, they went on a private jet somewhere because the friend's, family was very wealthy, and Nicole was mad at her daughter because Nicole had never gotten to ride in a private jet before.
How's she going before me?
So she was envious and jealous and not happy for her.
I was happy for her, but I was annoyed.
Oh my God!
But
Okay,
I don't know why I
can
wrote
start.
this.
I can start up here under Saturday, right?
She would never.
This is.
I don't know.
How old is she?
11 and a half.
Okay.
And I know this is silly.
I mean, talk about implanting ideas in
I
people's
just
heads.
got nervous.
No drinking or anything. For the 11-year-old, no drinking or anything. And if you feel uncomfortable about anything, please let me know, please.
I wanted her to just text me if something's weird or anything. I don't know.
That's fair, but you don't say no drinking.
Because they're 16-year-olds. Like, what if they're like sneaking and she's trying to be cool? And I was like, oh no, I started second guessing my decision.
And then because she's goated,
Yes.
she just the first text back is, I'm gonna drink beer, and then sends champagne clicking emoji.
Gets worse.
And then says, of course they won't allow that.
Yeah.
And then you say, we're LOLing. There is going to be a lot of high schoolers there. And she said, I'm not stupid. I know. Sydney is my parent/guardian.
Yeah, she's with her friend who's a little older.
She said, okay, make good decisions and have the best time ever. Oh my God, Mom, I'm fine. I'm not going to be drinking. We're dancing and eating a bunch of food. I'm a big kid now.
No.
Oh, it gets worse. Then what did she send me?
You said, don't OMG mommy me. I love you and I can say whatever I want.
Bitch. I didn't say bitch.
Then she sent an image of her and 3 friends with drinks. And it's an unknown punch that they're all drinking. And it says our Aeroprol spritzes.
Honey, our Aperol spritzes.
Aperol spritzes.
I would have said the same.
Yeah. And then she sent like my 600-pound life girls, like sisters, drinking together. She's like trolling me.
She should be. This is ridiculous. But parents get weird. I know, like, when I was too young to remember, but my parents told me later that my sister would have probably been 5, maybe 6.
Yeah.
No, she would have been, either 6 or 7.
Oh, I hate your guts. What does it mean? What does it even mean?
It's like 6, 7.
I hate it. It's ruining my life.
And so she's like 6 or 7. And she ended up becoming friends with somebody who was cousins of the Bee Gees.
Wow.
Or cousins of the Bee Gees
Fancy.
manager or something, the Brothers Gibb. And they were going out to dinner with the Brothers Gibb, with the Bee Gees themselves.
Okay.
Except one of the first Bee Gee that died had just died of a drug overdose, like a couple months before.
Okay.
And I think my mom was kind of messed up about it anyway because she liked the Bee Gees.
Who doesn't love the Bee Gees?
Bee Gees rule. But she got worried that since the Bee Gees are out here dying of drug overdoses, that they're probably trying to drug everybody.
Right.
So she let my sister go
But
she said, if any of your friends' uncles give you any kind of medicine or anything, do not take it.
I like that. I think that was smart of her.
No.
You think because one of the Bee Gees brothers died of a drug overdose that they're giving drugs to children?
You're going to be out with like these
insane.
The leap to go from like the Bee Gees are probably trying to drug their cousin's friends.
But also, it's just
at
like
6 years old.
The Bee Gees are these like very famous like men and like in the industry, and who knows what's going on there. And I think that she said something very smart. Like,
just between
don't
us,
take
have
any...
you ever used illicit substances? Just between us. So the fact that happens when my kids are around you, should I be like, if Auntie Nicole gives you any sort of substance, don't take? Are you going to give my kids drugs?
We know each other. Your mom doesn't know the Bee Gees personally.
Well, she knows how deep is your love. You know that one, Troy?
Love that one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's an insane thing.
It's kind of nuts.
All right, fine. Your mom and I, we are one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We're so similar.
Don't
your
drink.
Mom and I.
Don't drink. Please don't drink. She's like, oh, we're drinking.
Is that why you love me? Because I remind you of your mom?
That's what it is. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. All the stories remind me of my mom. Yeah, but she didn't come home all drunk with her eyebrows shaved off like AJ Soprano.
She's good. She's good to go.
That's great.
She had a blast.
Do you think that like sometimes kids end up just like their parents, and sometimes it's the opposite?
Yeah, I think she's.
Do you think she's going to end up like actually a very responsible, good person? Smart.
I think so,
Like
but
the
I mean,
opposite?
I think she'll definitely party a little bit. I think you just all do.
Right.
Keegan's definitely either going to be in jail or get someone pregnant by high school.
By the beginning or end of high school?
By the end.
Okay.
So I'm giving her a little more time. But
you think it's possible both?
Perhaps both. Perhaps both. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not worried. We're not there yet.
She's the good one.
She's the good one.
Yeah.
I'm a big kid now.
That's so funny. I saw Lady Gaga won the Artist of the Year award at the VMAs.
So cool.
And I was like, that was cool, but it felt a little out of touch.
That she was Artist of the Year?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was... Well, I just thought. I mean, I wasn't paying attention.
It just didn't feel to me like Lady Gaga. I mean,
That's not who comes to mind for you.
No.
But I mean, I just thought it was cool that she was in the crowd watching the show, performed, won that award, then just hopped on over to MSG and was like, "Okay, now I'm going to do a show."
Who do you think, if not? Because I know who should have won Artist of the Year. I mean, to me, I thought it was like.
Do you want to give you the nominees?
Yeah, I'd like to know the nominees.
Yeah, because I thought it was. I didn't listen to the nominees, but I thought it was glaringly obvious. And like, since that was the first award too, I was like, I don't know about the credibility of the award.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift. The Weeknd. Morgan Wallen.
Wallen.
He's a big star.
Bad Bunny. Beyonce. Kendrick.
Oh, it wasn't even on the nominations.
What were you going to say? Because I mean, Bad Bunny is like kind of like massive right now. What were you going to say? I can't wait to hear this.
What are you going to
say? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Will Smith is not on that list.
No, dude. No.
Will Smith. I Like Pretty Girls. You guys were playing the shit out of that song.
We never played it once.
You didn't play I Like Pretty Girls.
No, it wasn't our jam. Wasn't a hit.
That was the song of the summer.
No,
what do you mean it wasn't a hit? I'm pretty sure it was a huge hit. It was the song of the summer.
You guys are sleeping on that one.
Yeah, I saw crowds. They loved it.
Yeah. First of all, England stood politely just to listen. That's how much they loved that song.
They stood so they could run as fast as they could when it was over.
They all stayed, but they didn't. There was luckily no security measures were taken because they were all in place. And then I saw a lot of crowds that the shots. I thought it was a certain size venue, and then all of a sudden the venues are actually much bigger than I realized.
Okay,
and a lot of the people in the audience had atypical amounts of fingers.
Lily-eyed. Just a little bit?
Unfortunately, Will Smith is dealing with accusations of AIing his audience, which to me, and I told these guys, like I've become close to obsessed with current era Will Smith.
Yeah,
I just think it's
just crazy.
The greatest. I can't stop watching. I love every freestyle that drops.
Do you
I
think
can't
he's
believe it.
embarrassed of himself? Like, do you think he's embarrassed, like deep-rooted embarrassment?
Spiraling.
Or he's like so out of touch that he thinks that he is still killing it?
He's falling and trying. He's like
just grappling.
He's like Batman trying to get out of that pit that Bane was born in. And he's just grabbing these bricks that they're not really going to help you get up. There's no escape.
With like 7 fingers on one hand, each hand.
Well, because the AI,
right?
Because the AI, yeah. No, there's no escape. But he's spiraling, and he's not like. He is an example, I think, of toxic positivity. Where it's like he's so just locked into being like, no, just keep saying things are good, keep like one foot in front of the other, in front of the other, in front of the other, instead of being like, dude, you have to stop. You have to stop what you're doing and reassess everything. Figure out where things went wrong.
Yeah.
Fix it and then start again. Stop like just trying to plow through and go like, well, maybe if I just give them the stuff that they liked 20 years ago.
Right.
I'll be okay. I'll just go back to Bienvenido a Miami, and we'll be all right. No, I mean, watch this video that he posted, and you can already see. First, you're like, is there a filter on it?
Yeah,
right?
It is. It looks.
I mean, look at go back to that frame right there. That's it. Look at all those people behind him.
They're like blurry. They're not real.
No, and it just goes on and on and on. You can see.
And he's probably just saying it's like it's the camera.
No, you can see up here. This man has
how many?
I mean, there's 20 fingers here. Right here.
But also,
Nicole.
there's like faceless people.
Yeah, they're like this one. This is like Quasimodo.
What are you trying to say? That people
the eye is down here.
Don't love.
No,
Will?
I'm trying to say that Will is on a theater tour.
And
he's trying to make his crowds look like stadiums.
It's cute.
Right? And he has said that what was going on here was there were stills that he wanted to turn into video. I believe this is what I read. That there were stills that he wanted to turn into video, so they just used the AI
this is an explanation
to give it motion. Got it. But I said, but then why did you multiply the crowd multiple times?
Liar.
You didn't have to do that. He's on stage singing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song to, like, 5,000 people. Which, look, playing 5,000 people is it's great. It's a great way to make a living. It's a great, but to like go from winning the Academy Award to Best Actor to singing the theme song to your network sitcom in front of 5,000 people is not great.
You know, Stanley T was in the Summertime video.
I do know that.
And you can find him, but those are actually real people. They're not, at that time, that was what he, right.
Look.
What?
All those dots out there are just not there. See, and they put a filter over it.
I feel sad for him.
How could you? Look at how far out that goes. That's AI.
It is. And the camera, every shot is completely different.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't extend that far.
Just let it go, dude. You're rich. Just sail off into the sunset. You don't need to pretend.
But you know what happens? This is what I try to tell you.
What?
When people go, I think more would be good. This is what happens. This is what it looks like. When you don't go, you know what? I've achieved more than any human being could ever dream of. I've done it.
I haven't yet, though.
I mean, you've outshot your coverage.
Okay.
And I say that with peace and love because you've done very well for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
Who'd you have in studio yesterday or today?
Orlando Bloom.
What's more to be said?
Guess who's coming up next?
Who?
Edwards, John Edwards, the psychic.
See, and he'd probably tell you.
We get we get all the big celebrities, all the A-listers. Orlando and John Edwards.
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah,
Did you ask him about Katy Perry's?
No, he doesn't want to talk about Katy Perry. They're split.
That's why he put his feet to the fire.
We put
on it. Oh yeah, you let him know. You just entered the danger zone.
I did start to say to him something about Lord of the Rings, and I was saying all these other movies, and I said, "Is it true?" And he goes, "Oh, I can't. Everybody keeps asking me this, but I don't have any information about like Legolas and like blah blah blah." And I was like, and he interrupted him, and I was like, "That's not the question I was going to ask." He goes,
Good.
I'm sorry.
Put his feet to the fire.
Come on.
He was probably frustrated because Sam covered all that already.
Right.
I did.
In his interview.
I did a great job with him.
You did?
But I'm sure you did too.
We did. Thank you. Yeah.
You guys gonna get Will Smith in?
No. I mean, if it's up to Stanley T, yeah.
You should get Will Smith in. If you could get Will Smith in, you would. You would. Yes, you would.
We had Jada in forever ago, and Will was here.
Was she like, I'm here to do interviews about people I'd rather make love to than my husband? And you're like, that's totally unnecessary.
No,
Nobody's even asking anymore, Jada.
The tea.
Right. Nobody bought that book.
I don't know. I think it did okay. Didn't it?
It did not do okay because she already told everything on the Facebook show.
On the red table.
The red table
That's
talk.
what it was. Okay.
It's like, why did nobody come to her and go like, hey, before you do this Red Table Talk show for no apparent reason, it might ruin everyone's life around you.
Yeah.
And your husband's going to have to do AI concert videos. I like pretty girls.
It just means giving me that like douche chills. I don't even want to like think about it.
I love this. You know why this version of Will Smith is so great? Because it does like, I mean, to watch somebody try to find being a human being again after being removed from it for so long is just utterly fascinating.
Yeah. I mean, it's really quite pathetic. And this is what happens when you have so many yes people around you. Because they'd never like, yeah, you're killing it.
Right.
Yeah, you look cool.
And sometimes there are no people. Should I be embarrassed by what she said? No, it's fine.
You're good.
It's totally good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. But when she was in, he was like in the corner trying to act like just like one of her entourage.
I said where he's comfortable sitting in that chair.
You're going to hell, dude.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You know why?
I'll be there with you.
You know why?
Why?
Because I like pretty girls. I can't believe nobody else picked up on that song. He didn't even get to perform it at the VMAs? Did he perform it after I went to bed?
No. Maybe he was behind Kenny. Let's go back to the film.
Yeah, I mean, I just like...
The whole thing was just bizarre. Well, it was very Grammy-esque, the VMAs. Because Grammys, I feel like always, even though they shouldn't, they skew older. And you have, like, tributes and...
What do you mean they shouldn't?
Because I feel like it's Grammys. I feel like it should be just, like, fun. It should be what, like, the VMAs usually are. Like, it should be more young and poppy and... I don't know.
You think young people like watching award shows?
Not anymore. But maybe they would if you made it fun. Fun. Not so old and lame.
How do we make this fun?
Fun.
Yeah.
Funsies.
Yeah.
Funsies.
No, I mean, I don't think young people are watching television.
That is also true. Also, don't say young people.
Why?
I don't know, it makes you sound old.
We're removed from them, Nicole. Deal with it.
I'm not a boomer.
6, 7. You are a boomer. You're the biggest boomer I know.
I am not a boomer.
Well, Troy's the biggest boomer I know. You're the second biggest.
Why is he the biggest boomer?
They were calling him a boomer on Instagram because of his troubles with streaming.
Oh, were you having trouble?
Yeah.
What happened?
They got him.
Hulu wasn't working?
No, they got him. They got all the money.
Assholes at Spectrum.
Oh, Spectrum.
You know you're a boomer.
Wow.
When the service providers are shaking you down.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right?
That's fair.
He was paying $800 a year for Dropbox.
Well, thanks to Hot Dog, I fixed that problem.
Thank you, Hot Dog.
Dropbox $800.
You know what?
I fucked up.
You did.
Like that's just like
because I start clicking. I just like click,
Yeah,
and I'm like, it's $800. Okay. On my credit card.
That's what people pay. Now I'm in debt.
And then I did it. And Hot Dog's like, dude, you're paying way too much.
Yeah.
You don't need that plan.
Whatevs.
It's like $9.
Thank God I have. No, you're right.
Yeah.
I think it's like $100.
I think
so.
I'm getting messed around with hosed.
We always make sure nobody's getting hosed here.
I think I might be getting hosed because I'm noticing that my Hulu in one room says like Nicole and the other, like I think I have multiple accounts because I keep like forgetting the passwords. So it'll be like
this. Better start a new one.
Right. Yeah. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Let's just start a new one. Let's start fresh.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
So I think I'm paying like multiple bills for the same stream.
I believe that you probably are. I believe that that's true.
It tracks.
You should probably
check your balance.
Yeah.
Please. That's not my job.
Who's got to,
That's not my job.
No, that's not your job.
I just press place order.
Yeah, you make sure the cards are working.
They're working. Just got to get myself a little something. Got myself a little something, and then Matt, yells at me after he looks at those numbers.
Sure. Well, wait till he finds out that he thinks that you might have 2 accounts to some of these services. It's probably a couple bundles too. Oh, that bundle sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, because isn't like Hulu and Disney or
and ESPN, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have more accounts than I need on different streaming services. I should probably go back.
The best of us.
Right,
apparently, I just kept pressing.
Well, they have it built into their business model. Like we can we can give some people good deals, and then boomers will pay 2-3 times for the same thing.
I don't know what the bill is. Like maybe 6, maybe 7.
Yeah. Who's to say?
This month. I don't know.
6, 7. Who's to say? No, yeah. And we found out Troy was paying like $800 a month for like TV and internet.
Did you have it fixed?
Funny you say that. I did call Spectrum, and it's a whole ordeal.
You should have me. I'm good with a customer service.
And I'm like, well, okay, I want to change my plan because I'm paying for like all the premium services. whatever, Skinamax.
I feel like he's
Skin-
Skinamax.
Well, you got to get Skinamax because they show the dirty flakes after midnight on the weekends.
That's the given.
And then they were like, well, you need to bring back your cable boxes and we'll give you new cable boxes. I'm like, what do you mean? You can't just send me a different signal?
No.
They're like, no, you need to return. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, ugh.
But here's the rub on that. Because you need the updated cable boxes, but guess what? The rental fee on those is a couple bucks extra.
They get you with that. They're like, well, if you went to like an app service, you have a smart TV, you don't need the cable boxes, it'll be cheaper.
Right.
Like, well,
no, you got to give them.
You don't want to do that though.
Well, I have a stupid TV in the bedroom that doesn't. It's not a smart TV. Which I should just get one.
Or get a Fire Stick.
He sounds like a crazy old man a little bit.
Well, get an Amazon Fire Stick.
Why don't you get a Fire Stick?
$25.
I don't want a Fire Stick.
I don't want a Fire Stick either.
Because it scares you?
Feels like TiVo.
It does.
It feels like a Roku. It feels like very old.
As opposed to a television that's not a smart TV.
That's also true.
As opposed to a physical cable box.
Right.
That feels very old.
Okay,
right.
all right, you're right.
Yeah, Fire Stick feels like TiVo. Give me what they had before TiVo.
Remember how cool TiVo was when it first came out? It was like the coolest thing ever. Yep.
Yeah. TiVo was amazing when it first came out.
I was like, what is this?
I didn't have one. I wanted it so bad.
So bad.
Yeah. Now?
Yeah.
I mean, forget it.
But when you call customer service, you have to give them no options. Say, like, this is the situation. I need this fixed. And
well, the only option I have is to cancel my service.
Yeah.
I need that service.
Okay, so don't say that.
But if you pretend that you don't need
I did. I said to them, I'm looking at YouTube TV. I'm seeing it's like $80 a month. I'm paying almost $340. And they're like, well, you're grandfathered into this old plan we don't do anymore. I'm like, okay, so I want to downgrade my plan.
You're being too kind.
Just cancel
and
go to
they're
YouTube TV.
And then they said that I have to take the cable boxes and go into a store because they'll give me a better deal than they would if I just call customer service.
And
I know, it's frustrating.
Why don't you go do that?
This is very get off my lawn-ish.
Why don't you go do that?
Yeah, go do that.
Because I'm in New York City.
They got Spectrum stores.
I can't grab my cable boxes from Florida.
You can't go from Florida. You have to go to your local place and get the Florida boxes.
So have Clarice do it.
And say, the nice lady on the phone told me to bring these boxes in.
It's worse than me.
No,
she doesn't understand.
You got to give it to me.
Deal with it.
I'm so good at it.
She wants to just everything works, and that's fine.
And right now everything works, even if you're paying out the nose.
Yeah.
And then my internet's a whole ordeal.
What's the ordeal with the internet? Go ahead.
The Ring cameras keep dropping out, and I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Right.
And they're like, well, you have an old router. You have to come get a new one. I'm like,
yeah, where do you have to go to get the router?
From Spectrum.
Oh, the store?
It's a mess.
Yeah, what's going on? I just got a thing because you're talking about it. Spectrum. Please log in to continue out of nowhere because we're talking about it. Stop talking about it, okay? Gosh.
Gladly.
So bitter.
You know what you could do is cancel everything. Well, but you have to get the new router.
Yeah, I need the internet.
You do need the internet, but yeah, I mean,
I'll figure it out. Next time I go down, I'll figure the whole thing. Yes, I will.
You gotta be. I'm not mean. You should never be mean to people, but you have to like annoy them to death, and eventually they'll.
No, I'm showing up at the routers and the cable boxes. I'm like, we got to figure this out.
You can't.
Yeah, you tell them.
You cancel your service. Yeah. You sign up for just the internet. And then you go to the store and you give them back everything and get the new router.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it when I get
outside. Oh, you're making him feel bad.
That's what you do. And then here's what they're going to
every day, Nicole.
Okay,
here's what they're going to tell you. Here's what they're going to tell you. Well, you're paying this much for the internet now, but that's because you have the package. If you don't have the package, the internet's going to cost this much, and it's more. And if you're telling us you need an upgrade so the Ring cams don't drop out, it's actually going to be like this. So they're going to convince you you're paying more for just the internet. So you're going to go, well, screw it. I don't want to deal with all that. I guess I'll just keep the cable.
I know.
And you know it's going to happen. You're going to keep it.
I should have dealt with it last time, but I had other things that I was dealing with.
What were you dealing with?
I got married, Nicole.
I saw it. Congratulations. I forgot. That's so exciting.
Yeah.
So that's why
I thought you were never going to do it. Well, the old
that was the
ball
plan,
right?
I mean, to be fair, you barely did it, so.
But yeah, and I got somebody way out of my league, so it's like I'm not.
You eloped.
Lock that down.
Yeah,
you lock that down. You lock that
Okay.
down. He had two guests at the wedding.
Who were they?
His brother's wife and his cat.
Yeah, that's not a person.
And the pastor.
And that's not a guest. He's had an assignment. He was working.
He had an assignment.
He was there in a professional capacity.
Ooh, did you hold the cat while you were getting married?
No, the cat sat in one of the many empty chairs.
Yeah.
And just chilled.
It's a good cat. It's a really good cat.
You go on my Instagram there, yeah.
Okay.
It should be.
It's a very good cat. It's Mr. Toots.
And we did a Florida wedding, so he had a nice, like, floral shirt on. Actually, he
had a shirt on?
Yeah, he was so cute.
Well, he's not going to show up naked to the wedding.
What's happening?
Yeah.
What is happening here?
What, did the cat had you don't know about Mr. Toots?
I know there's a cat, but the cat doesn't need to go to the wedding.
Instagram.com/Troy Kwan.
Is that your thing?
Is that how you
didn't
get there?
change it to Troy Lamb?
Like, seems like he's having a hard time with it.
Yeah.
Okay, and the cat was cool with you getting married?
Yeah, yeah, he was happy. He was our best
Wasn't
man.
like, I object.
No, he was
okay, cool.
Yeah, I guess all you had to worry about was your brother's wife objecting.
And she was happy.
But she was taking photos.
There you go.
Okay. I need to... Oh, okay, yeah, we have the cat there.
That's the cat. And the church.
Yeah, keep going.
So it's legit.
Okay, yeah, it is legit. Because the church back there?
That's a nice T-bone.
That's a different...
I was going to say, were you barbecuing after your wedding? Aww.
Mrs. and Mr. Lamb.
There's our cake from Carvel.
That's nice, because you took her name.
Look at that.
Oh, he's pretty cute.
That's all the guests.
Is that... Wait, do you walk your cat with a
leash?
No.
Yeah. He's a great cat.
It doesn't mean he's not a great cat. I don't understand people who walk their cats with leashes.
That's all. I wish more people would.
Wait. That rascal, Mr. Toots?
That's him. Yeah, of course he loves his leash.
Does he, though? How do you know? He told you?
Yes, he did. No, he loves going on adventures.
Okay.
You don't know about the rascal, Mr. Toots?
Why are you saying it like that? The rascal, Mr. Toots?
Well, he has a whole segment.
He does?
We usually don't do it on a Monday, but...
Yeah. You have to come back tomorrow if you want to hear it.
All right. I'll come back tomorrow, then.
It's Toots Day.
He's silly and he's furry. His name is Mr. Toots. He's always happy and purry. That rascal, Mr. Toots.
Why does he have a theme song?
Because we celebrate Toots Day.
Toots Day.
Yeah. Usually it's on a Tuesday, but we can do a Toots Day
He's
on a Monday.
He's a very cute cat.
Well, he's a bit of a rascal.
A little bit, Mr. Toots. He looks like the kind of cats Taylor has.
Yes.
Swift.
Yeah.
She has Persian cats?
I'm almost positive she's got at least one or two of them, yeah.
Okay.
I had a picture of them when she sent me a Christmas card last year.
Were you bummed that the Kansas City Chiefs...
Flex.
Yeah.
Were you bummed that the Kansas City Chiefs didn't win?
I was not bummed. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they win or not.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not our team. I have a winning team, the Dolphins. Matt's killing me.
He is?
I can't. He said like 10 minutes into the game yesterday, he was just like, the season's over. I was like, it just began. He was like, I'm a Dolphins fan. The season's over.
A lot of people in New York were saying the same thing about the Giants.
Jets. And Jets.
Well, the Jets were at least competitive.
Yeah, fair.
Giants weren't.
Yeah. Oh, Toots is pretty cute. I'm into Mr. Toots.
Toots sometimes shits on the floor next to the litter box.
I think we solved that problem.
Really?
We did. Well, so he insists on taking a shit on the floor in the bathroom, not in his litter box.
Okay.
So we got another litter box, and we put it where he likes to shit, and now he's shitting in that box.
Okay.
Oh.
Move that box around.
He just likes that spot.
He wants to shit right there.
Where he likes it.
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense. I'm the same way.
Yeah, me too.
You want to go where you want to go?
I want to go where I want to go.
Okay, no one's going to tell you where you can go?
Absolutely not. McClure tried.
Right. My body, my choice.
I said, I'm not going here. And he goes, you should go here. Be one of us. I said, I'm not going here.
No, I don't feel comfortable.
That's right. That's what I told him.
Are you somebody who can only go to the bathroom at home?
I prefer to use the restroom in my home.
But if it's an emergency?
I'll use the restroom wherever I need to use the restroom. Thank you very much.
Didn't know what kind of guy you were.
Sam doesn't like talking about his bowels.
Sam gets very
uncomfortable. I don't like to talk about my bowel movements. No, that's not. It's not the type of
very shy.
It's not the type of talk for public conversation.
Well, it's me. Talk about it anywhere.
No, I wouldn't. You're a lady.
Yeah, am I?
You shouldn't talk about that stuff.
Lady, that's what you are.
Yeah, thanks.
Sam thinks he's above it.
I am, and I am. I am.
And do you think that your wife doesn't shit? Like she's never shit in her life?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. You've never seen it?
I don't know about
it.
that. And I think, and we had this conversation with I was talking to a lady on the phone about it last week, that most of the time, medically speaking, girls get most of it out through pee.
Oh, right.
And a lot of people don't know that.
Okay.
Nicole, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Have you ever shit your pants as an adult?
No, not as an adult.
Never.
You think she's lying?
No.
I find it hard to believe that. No adults. No, I can't. I have to find it. Like, I'm not a full dump, but like a shart. You've never sharted yourself?
No, Matt has shit his pants fully.
Well, Matt's a sloppy guy.
Yeah.
Well, that drinks alcohol probably induces that.
I would say he's good for like once a year.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
I did, when I was 7, I was in math class, and I was afraid of my teacher. Did I tell you about this?
So, yeah.
Remember
Yeah,
Mary
we
Beth
had that
Sears?
conversation, yeah.
And I had to go, and I was afraid of the teacher, and finally I couldn't hold it anymore, and I raised my hand. I was like, can I please go to the bathroom? And she was like, yeah. And I had waited too long, and I stood up, and I was like, I can't move, or I'm going to start to pee. So I just started peeing, and then I got nervous, so I sat down and splashed my pee all over my best friend.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No.
That's a mess.
So I think God was like, you know what, that's enough. You're never going to shit your pants as an adult. It was
very,
mortifying.
very sweet of him.
Yes.
No, when we hung out with your husband, he had a couple cocktails, and he showed up, half in the bag.
Yeah.
And he came across as very lovey-dovey and insecure.
Yeah.
And it was shit your pants energy.
Oh, maybe
You know
he
what I
had.
mean? Yeah.
Maybe he had.
We didn't smell anything, though.
No, I don't think he had. I'm just saying it's the type of energy that one who may, not to say he was going to do it that day.
Right.
But to say that clearly this is a guy who does that.
It's happened before in the past.
Right.
For sure.
Right, because when he gets intoxicated, he does these things where, like...
I don't think that's the main time it's happened.
Maybe not. No. But when he does get intoxicated, he does these things where he tries to, like, lean in and have conversations with you that have less depth than he realizes. You know what I'm saying? Like, he thinks that they're very deep conversations, and they're really not.
And they're repetitive.
And they're repetitive and somewhat annoying. But he's a pretty smart guy.
Yeah.
So, like, he can tell that he's being placated.
Yes.
And then I'm kind of like smirking and nodding
Yeah.
at him. And then he gets butthurt and says, well, fine, I just thought we could finally have a moment, but I guess everything's a joke.
Is that a quote?
That's 100%.
Oh,
And he's done it multiple times.
I love that
when he's been intoxicated.
I love that for you.
I just thought we could have, but I guess everything's a joke.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, I guess, dude.
Ask him how his sphincter muscle's doing, because it doesn't work
Not
as
great.
well anymore. No.
Not great.
Constantly shitting his pants.
That's what you were saying about the elasticity.
Yeah, as you get older, it's not as elastic.
He puts his fist up. I think those are lifestyle choices.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
think
gonna
that just
say,
happens for
Not a hard
everybody.
and fast rule.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm trying to think, like, when you're like do a Kegel exercise, I guess you're kind of tightening there too. I'm trying to do, yeah. I mean, I think there's ways. I think you can kind of Kegel your butt, can't you?
I prefer not to discuss.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
You don't talk about the BH.
I don't want to talk about that.
I'm really sorry, but I have to go talk to my psychic, John Edwards. He's here. Are you mad at me?
He's going to know where you are, right?
He's going to know everything about me.
Well, we're out of here anyway.
Oh, okay.
So everybody tune into the Saturday. Oh, today's a great day to do this then, if you had to stay late anyway.
Yeah.
The Satisfying podcast is up on audio platforms, including this here app, SiriusXM, as well as it'll be on YouTube in 2 minutes. Just go to Satisfying Podcast on YouTube, or just search for it on the SiriusXM app, and you'll find it. Nicole, it's always a pleasure.
Thanks for having me, guys.
We'll talk to you, everybody, tomorrow.
There's more Sam Roberts Show after this.
Is listening to the radio getting out of hand? You need Bennington, the ultimate in hands-free talk radio design. Simply go to the SiriusXM app on any phone, then search for Bennington. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's perfect for your mind. A must for the entire office. Life itself goes quicker and easier. Best of all, Bennington works with your favorite phone. An amazing breakthrough show you'll listen to every day on the SiriusXM app.
Don't sweat the Sunday morning fantasy football roster decisions.
Need your help, need your help, need your help.
Let the experts of SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio be your guides. Jeff Radcliffe, Jeff Mans, and Matthew Berry's Fantasy Life keep you informed with up-to-the-minute injury news and start-sit advice.
He's a must-start. He's playing a bad defense, and he's going to go off.
Get the info you need on game day all season long on Fantasy Sports Radio, SiriusXM 87 in the car, and on the SiriusXM app.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, we all have people that we go to when we want to discuss the problems going on in our lives, whatever issues that we're facing, whether that's the group text, whether that's friends at work. A lot of them aren't even listening. A lot of them are so concerned with their own issues. They're not paying attention to you. They're just smiling and nodding. That doesn't help. If I were you, I'd go to BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, and they're fully licensed in the U.S., fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. You can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's BetterHelp.com/TEFFT.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/comedy. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. At ZipRecruiter.com/comedy. That's ZipRecruiter.com/comedy. ZipRecruiter.com/comedy.
Investors and 1031 exchangers. Market volatility is off the charts. Are you ready for steady tax-sheltered monthly income with high potential upside, all tax-sheltered through 1031 exchanges? Then you should consider the Icon America High Yield DSTs with cash flow starting at 7.5%. Icon targets the much undersupplied lower income housing and student housing. Icon America DSTs are diversified across multiple states in Utah, Florida, Ohio, Maryland, Georgia, Brooklyn, New York, and more. In-place cash flow is 7.5% with 10-year interest-only loans at 4.25%. Plus, adding washers and dryers and other value add can drive rental growth. 800-580-1031. Since 2007, Icon has paid out over $75 million in distributions to investors. Visit icon1031.com or call 800-580-1031. 800-580-1031. Put us to the test.
Individual results may vary. There's no guarantee that past performance will be indicative of future results. Invest wisely.
Hi, I'm Andy Beshear, Governor of Kentucky. Outside my official role, I host a podcast on progress, Saturdays, 11 a.m. Eastern. Each week, I sit down with leaders, educators, and everyday folks with extraordinary stories. We talk about what connects us, family, faith, current events, and the challenges we all share. It's an honest conversation and different perspectives. Listen anytime on the SiriusXM app. And join me for a special live show where we can talk together Tuesday at noon on Progress 127.
All right, I'm going to change your world. That's going to be interesting. Let's go. I love to root for great. Yeah. I want to watch history. Ooh. You want to root for the underdog. Good luck with that. In sports, people hate what they fear. They hate Brady. They hate LeBron. I've got a lot of haters. Truth hurts sometimes. I'm controversial when I don't even mean to be. It doesn't matter how many times I'm right. You'll still argue with me.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Weekdays at noon Eastern on FS1.
Hi, I'm Andrew McCollum, the CEO of streaming TV company Philo, and juicy reality TV is how I unwind. At Philo, we're all huge TV fans, so we spend all day making Philo the perfect place for people who love TV. No hassles, no contracts, and we never ask you to pay more for things you don't want. Just the good stuff. We have live TV from your favorite channels like MTV, Discovery, A&E, and more. We've got a huge library of more than 80,000 movies and shows you can watch anytime. We give you an unlimited DVR so you can skip all the ads. And we have 24/7 customer service that connects you to a real person in seconds. You might even get me on the line. The best part, at Philo, we think TV shouldn't break the bank. So all of this is just $28 a month when you sign up at philo.tv/Andrew. That's philo.tv/Andrew. Give us a try, risk-free. If you love TV, you'll love Philo.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contracts. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan. $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Have you heard about the exciting medical breakthroughs with stem cell treatments?
Had a friend that had a treatment. He has Parkinson's. And so we started doing some research into it.
That's Robert from Texas, who found Bespoke Biologics.
What we're looking to do is try to make sure that we have quality of life as we age.
Robert and his wife both received stem cell treatment with the goal of slowing down the aging process, boosting their immune system, and optimizing their overall cellular health.
Facility, the doctor, the nurses, I don't think it could have gone better.
Robert says the whole treatment took less than a few hours, and Bespoke's concierge level attention was impressive.
Definitely exceeded our expectations.
If you're ready to harness the power of stem cells, go to BespokeStemCell.com now. BespokeStemCell.com. BespokeStemCell.com.
Bespoke is a leader in it. They know it. They take time to get to know you, what you're looking to accomplish with it.
Schedule your introductory call now.
There was nothing that wasn't top shelf.
BespokeStemCell.com.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
This is Bob.
I used to be a sleep itcher. I've woken up in the middle of the night with just itching my asshole.
Bob suffers from a medical condition known as pruritus ani. That's Latin for itchy anus.
The feeling of itching your asshole when it's fucking that dirty and itchy, there's nothing better than itching the stink off your butt.
Like many itchy anus sufferers, Bob found relief by using an untrimmed index finger to dredge the depths of his hindquarters.
Right on that little seam that goes from your nuts to your asshole, the male clit. It's one of the greatest scratches you'll ever have. The relief from scratching your asshole is probably the top scratch ever.
Before long, Bob's new habit was causing a real stink.
I was itching my ass so much, my finger was turning a different color like a guy who smokes 3 packs a day.
So where's a man to turn if he needs relief, but wants to avoid going about it with a fistful of stained fingertips?
I solved that. I got the bidets in the house, and then I baby wiped. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't have that stinky asshole finger. Because it got to the point where I was sleeping, and I would itch my ass while I was sleeping, and then not get up and go wash that finger.
Bob won't settle for sticky asshole fingers, and neither should anyone else. If your turd cutter tingles a bit too much, then be like Bob. Your fingers, anus, and reputation will sparkle tomorrow if you install a bidet today.
The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Christine did the right girlfriend thing for years. Like, I'll watch Sixers games. I like basketball. One day it was a fight, but that's where the truth bomb smashed, and she was like, I don't give a shit about the Sixers or Eagles or any of that stuff at all. And then all I saw was, when I was broke, the money I've paid for us to go to games and stuff, and I'm like, why?
The Bonfire, weeknights at 5 p.m. Eastern on Fashion Talk, or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
You've stepped into his world with the limited engagement Ed Sheeran channel. Now, step even closer by watching him perform in person in the city that never sleeps. We have your chance to win a VIP trip for 2 to see Ed Sheeran's exclusive small stage series show in New York City on September 24th, sponsored by Reese's. For official rules and to enter, go to SiriusXM.com/EdNYC by September 10th. No purchase necessary. Must be a U.S. resident and at least 21 years old. Void where prohibited.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, we all have people that we go to when we want to discuss the problems going on in our lives, whatever issues that we're facing, whether that's the group text, whether that's friends at work. A lot of them aren't even listening. A lot of them are so concerned with their own issues. They're not paying attention to you. They're just smiling and nodding. That doesn't help. If I were you, I'd go to BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, and they're fully licensed in the U.S., fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. You can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's BetterHelp.com/TEFFT.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me.